property of their creators and are protected under international copyright laws.
The stories are real, the language is explicit, the behavior is outrageous.
If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen.
Well, my girl got the sweetest pussy, nestles in her lap. Be the first to admit and wanna stroke that kitten, fell right into her trap. Now all that fur and purring gives me cause to pause. She may have a pretty kitty, but watch out for those claws.
Straight out of Las Vegas, Nevada, it is the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City, starring Sierra, Calypso, Alexia, and Sweetcheeks.
Good evening, Las Vegas.
And people around the world. How did I do that, okay?
Yeah, you did all right.
You did good. You did good. That was good.
I
guess I can turn that one off and that one off for now.
Well,
yeah,
in a few minutes, this place is going to be popping,
I
but
know.
they're just all on their way.
But it's just us three now.
Which is awesome.
It's totally awesome.
Let's open it up with the ad that we found. Do you have it?
I do. I have it right here.
So I'm a big fan. I'm a geek, of course, a computer geek more than anything, even though I can't build them for the life of me. I'm a software social media geek. And I have Mashable, the app on my iPhone, the Mashable app, and I check it for news all the time.
Okay.
I found the coolest, like, you know the replicator from Star Trek where Cap Picard goes to it, goes tea, Earl Grey, hot. And all of a sudden his tea is magically there. And
Right.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Yeah, that way. There's a 3D printer. Now, it's been out for a while, but there's a printer that prints things out of nothing that
3D?
you can actually use.
Can you speak to it and it prints it?
I don't know if you can speak to it yet, but
They'll integrate Dragon eventually.
they had these two guys who printed out a plane and flew the plane.
A
little
plane.
model plane.
Right.
And flew the model plane.
Oh, my God.
Right?
Okay,
Tea.
so when
Earl
you
Grey,
said 3D, my non-tech mind thought it was a flat piece of paper that looked 3D when you looked at it.
No,
you're
it's
talking about full
actual,
models. That's
like-
awesome for, like, building prototypes and stuff. For
Well,
things.
they already have 3D printers like that. We were actually talking about this on the Geek Lounge earlier, or I
Okay.
wasn't talking about it. I was motioning about it. But some manufacturers have these 3D printers where they design something on a computer, they print it out, and the machine takes the metals and the alloys and everything else and manufactures these beams or corners or whatever it is that they do. So they have those, and there's embroidery machines that do that kind of stuff and all that.
There's carving machines that will carve shit out of a solid block of aluminum or something like
Well,
that.
yeah, my dad's kind of got one. He does a lot of woodwork, and and then it'll make, like, like chair legs and stuff, and you program in how you want that to carve that wood
that's
out.
kind of the idea. That's sort of like where 3D printing started. But now we're talking about, okay, you hit print, and instead of a piece of paper going in, this thing just collects molecules from the air around it and print shit up with that.
Wow.
And it's
That's wild.
that is
Now,
fucking awesome.
I had heard about this like 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, in the medical field. They were trying to get a machine to print hearts. Hearts that you could use.
Human hearts.
Yeah,
that
they
you
would
can implant into human beings.
They would basically take your DNA and replicate your dysfunctional heart as a functional heart and put it in
Have they
you.
done that on monkeys yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so we're still not there yet.
No.
That's kind of wild.
No, anyway, so that's where I got that story from, was either Mashable or CNET or something like that. And I found this other story, and it's perfect for Sierra to open our show with.
It is great. It is perfect. So, a man based in Moncton, Canada, spotted the object of his desire at
Did you say Canada?
Yes.
Canada. Okay.
Spotted the object of his desire at Canadian supermarket chain Sobeys. He wrote, "You were the..."
He put an ad.
He put an ad up on a website called Kijiji. It's a missed connection ad. Kind of like Craigslist, only Canadian, so it's smaller.
It's our salute.
Canada.
Let us off the plane if we go to Canada.
Okay, so he posts this missed connections ad. You were the tall brunette with the near-perfect body that farted in the bread section last night. I was the tall guy next to you that looked over and asked, was that you? You quickly replied, no, wasn't me. You almost seemed insulted, I would ask. As the stink grew, you continued to deny your flatulence, but it was evident. I tried to get rid of the stench by waving 2 loaves of ciabatta bread. You proceeded to storm off in an angry manner. You're beautiful, and even if you are a liar and fart like a Clydesdale, I'd love to meet up sometime.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe I said farted without laughing my ass off. That's awesome.
That's hysterical.
Now, it could have been a troll that posted it, but still, it's freaking hilarious.
So that's going to be my new line. Even if you are a liar and fart like a Clydesdale, I still love you.
I don't know if I could love somebody who was a liar.
Well,
but
what woman is going to admit, say, yeah, it was me?
My sister.
Well, I might have. Yeah, it was me, motherfucker. What you going to say about it?
Yeah, first off, I try not to fart that loud in public.
And I always fart at the end of the row, so you're on the next row really quick.
Yeah, exactly. Or you fart quietly in the middle of the row next to an old person, and you just kind of look at them, and everybody just assumes it was the old person. They can't control it anyway.
True. Yeah.
Or you bring whatever you do, don't fart around children when you're in a store because
they will bust you out in a minute.
I let just
Grandma, you farted.
Yep, I let just a little one out.
See, I don't like to fart in front of my Michael at all.
Well, you don't even shit with the door open at your house.
No.
See, that blows my mind.
I'll pee with the door open, but pooping is a whole different matter.
It's because pooping's got a whole smell and ambiance to it.
Actually, pooping's not too bad. It's the whole wiping and taking care of the end of it thing that I don't
want anybody to
share.
See. You don't want to share.
Do you do as Dr. Fuck Off Oz suggests and check your poo before you flush?
Usually, yes. You should. I mean,
I do.
Always inspect your own excrement.
I love
That's the word of the day.
Several years ago, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, I did this stuff called Colonex, and it's supposed to clean out all the living parasites in your colon. Ooh, did I have some interesting poopies going on back then?
Why are we talking about poopies on this?
Because we started with farts, and that's where farts always lead to. As my mother says, farts are just turds honking for the right of way.
Oh, that's funny. But if you have boys go through a phase that's all they talk about is poops and farts and butts.
And farts. Yes.
I don't know what it is. Why it's so funny.
Should there be a talk? Should parents sit down with children and give them the talk about farts and poops and how girls don't really like it, and if you find a girl that really likes it, she might be a keeper or what? I mean,
no, we generally I have told my son, now he's getting to the point where he's got to learn, the differences between what you do at home and what you do in public, and because those are two totally different things. Because you'll sit around, pick your nose and your butt and fart and shit all over the place when you're at home.
Or when you go out, car, I've noticed a lot of people do.
Yes, or in the car. But, some people won't do it in public. And so I, told my son, look, farts are hilarious. They're funny. Yeah, I get it. You get it. But whatever you do, don't fart when we have company over. And don't fart when we're in public. And if I fart when we're in public, don't say anything about it.
So do as I say, not as I do.
Right. So you did have the talk with your kid. I did have the fart
So
should every parent have that talk with their kid?
I think
at some point. Yeah, I had that talk with my grandson about what was appropriate to talk about and what wasn't.
Did you talk about it with your daughter?
I have no idea.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Because you should have
but
that
girls
talk about
girls
sex.
Don't go through that thing. Like that whole not as bad as the boys are. Like that's what their funny line.
Well, I don't know.
And poops and
when Mama gets here, we'll talk about her daughter was just sitting there, and I was taking her skates off for her because she can't undo a knot with her nails. So I was undoing the skates on her daughter's skates when we went skating at your grandson's birthday party.
That I had to miss.
And was taking them off, and she goes, "Ha ha! I farted." I was like, "That's awesome." I thought Charlotte was going to die of embarrassment. It was hilarious.
Mama,
yeah. It's fucking hilarious.
I don't have
kids,
I don't have to worry about it.
I guess maybe.
Does your cat fart?
No, actually, no. My cat does not.
Oh, my dog farts like a mean bastard.
Most dogs do.
Your
yes.
dog's kind of like take the
Stupid?
short bus
Oh
kind
yeah,
of dog.
he is special.
But there's no talking to a dog. I mean, you're not going to go, okay, now, when we're out at the park, don't fart.
Mama is here.
Hey,
All,
Mama.
all the dogs will
Mama.
come over and want to be with you.
We're talking about the flatulence in your family.
We heard you're in a bad mood. I got the
Ooh,
she's on the way in a bad mood text. I don't know if it's because she didn't get any this weekend or the full moon.
Motherfucker said he's on restriction, so therefore we can appreciate each other more for 1 month.
Well, who put who on restriction?
That was his idea.
Oh.
He put himself on a no semen exiting his body restriction.
What the fuck?
I am
Why
taking
the fuck
bets.
would wait, DJ. This
He's
is
an
not
idiot.
DJ.
But
Tell
I'm
him to
taking
call.
bets.
Tell him to call, and you can ask him why.
All right,
I
DJ,
am,
call.
I am taking bets.
What's the number?
483-4444.
I
DJ,
say-
call it.
I
I'm
say
watching the phone now.
it'll last 14 days, and she's the one who caves first.
I was fucking with him last night. I said I gotta go potty. I said something. I said I should go to the bathroom and take my underwear off and come back and hand them to you or some shit like that, because he was making a comment because he always likes me to wear the cute underwear because that's his little thing. He thinks it's cute, right? So I said, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and take them off and give them to you. He said, you don't have the balls.
I got a picture that proves that she does.
Oh, I would never say that to Mama. She don't have the balls.
Yeah, I came out and he had him and he was trying to.
He's got him in his mouth. He put them in his mouth.
Great.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Well, I want to know why he put himself on restriction. That doesn't sound like the DJ we know and love.
He's not calling.
Okay.
Does
So
not.
maybe he
sound-
doesn't want to share.
His explanation to me last night, which is why I laughed my fool ass off.
There he is.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, he's
Whoops,
calling.
there it
We'll let him do that.
What he has to say.
Shoot, there it is.
I want him to cough this one up on
Break
his
it down
own.
now.
I can't hear nobody.
Now.
Mama can't hear nobody.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Where are
Go.
you at, Mama? Oh,
I thought we checked your headphones.
DJ.
There's Mama's.
Oh, there's.
He said he
Mama.
was going to wait until you were done with your part.
Oh, that's it. So, picture of him holding her panties in her mouth.
So I want to know why you put yourself on restriction, you very sexual man.
There we go.
Well, you know what? I had the audacity. I told Mama this, and I'm trying to do the right thing. I don't want to get beat up for what I think is the right thing. You know, when Mama and I first got together.
That's your first problem. You're thinking.
Oh, she
Go on.
is grumpy.
You know what? When Mama and I first got together, I told her no more than once because, you know, her ex was a piece of shit who told her how much no one would ever want her, yada, 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 yada. So I needed Mama to know that I was there for her, not only for the sex, but for her as a person. So we had to get past this whole I'm just here for the ass thing. Now, recently, you know, we have a nice little routine going. It's all nice and good and stuff like that. But, you know, I missed a punch card last week, and I got irritated with it. And I was pissed off at myself because I had no business getting irritated with it. You know,
He got mad and he got mad at himself.
Very good.
You know, Mama was on the show, and I know she was just joking and stuff like that. But you know, when she makes a little comment about
Hoping you forgot.
Oh, damn! I was hoping he'd forget. And I know she was just joking, and it still bothered me that she was joking about it. And I had no business being irritated about that stuff. So I have this long drive to work, and you know what? I have lots of time to think when I'm driving these 200 and something freaking miles to work.
Too much time.
And I was mad at myself enough to say, you know what? I don't appreciate my woman enough as it is. So I need to. When a kid has a temper tantrum, what do? You put them in the corner. So what I did is I decided to put myself in the corner for a short period of time so I can learn to appreciate my wife as my wife.
But what if she wants to jump your bones? Does she get to, is she on punishment too?
No, it's just punishment for me.
And he thinks it's funny. Come here, let me cuddle. You want to hold your hand? You want a massage? You want me to do that? Come here, let me, Yeah,
y'all
fuck you.
jacked up.
Whoa.
Fuck you.
This ain't
Wait a
working.
minute.
This
Wait.
ain't working because when you put yourself on restriction, DJ,
That don't
you
mean
also
she gotta
put
be
her
on
on
restriction.
restriction.
No,
This
but
is
he
the very
keeps-
time to open swinging in your relationship. You keep your happy ass home.
Well,
and
I already
taking
got. I
ma-
think
and
that's.
I'm taking Mama out.
I think that's part of it too, because I think I got an offer this week asking me if we were lifestylers, and I said no, and I said because I have I'm too emotional, so I have feelings attached. Although DJ is sex is sex, so it doesn't matter. How at this time, no, we're not.
DJ,
Well,
DJ,
if you ever
hold
decide
on,
to-
okay? DJ, don't hang up. I'm going to put you on hold for a second.
Okay.
So, if what happened?
Somebody else was calling.
If I decided to become a lifestyler, that this person would gladly volunteer to assist me with that.
You got a date. So if Daddy holding out on you, you got a date now.
So
Well,
no, technically lifestyler. That means
Not necessarily.
oh, because there's
Necessarily.
sometimes
No,
okay.
it just means that you're in a relationship.
So
and
not
you're
necessarily
married.
they want to join
It
in, but
doesn't
they want to.
Yeah, this means
They just want to
you're-
use me.
Some people. Well, it could
Or
be.
you use
It
them.
could be anything. It could be whatever you and your partner decide. If you were to decide that, like you,
Right,
because
I didn't think about that till just now. And
some partners
lifestyle-
go and do their own thing.
lifestyle comes in many forms and
Yes,
flavors.
exactly.
It does.
wow.
Now,
I didn't even
here's
think about that part of it.
here's my problem with this whole sabbatical, if you will, that he's taking.
Right, he's not a fucking.
I
monk,
have
though, but
another
whatever.
friend whose girlfriend took a sabbatical, and that meant he didn't get any pleasure either.
Right.
So does that mean Mama doesn't get any pleasure? You're not going to eat her out or twiddle her diddle or use a toy on her or nothing just because you want to take a sabbatical?
Well, pleasuring Mama is just always a pleasure to me. Don't get me wrong. Even if I don't bust a nut, I get my rocks off by watching her bust her.
So because you're
So-
on. So wait, answer the question. Because
See, but this is
you're
not
on
how I understood
sabbatical-
this whole thing. It just meant that we were not. Anyway, let me play with you a little bit. No, you're not going to play with me to piss me off even more. And I drove all the way here with no fucking glasses, as you can see.
Good thing you have to read anything then.
Right. Good thing I know.
Well-
I can
So
feel my
your
hair.
sabbatical
You have to-
means Mama's on sabbatical too.
No, it means Mama can do what Mama wants to do. This is the thing that I need to do for me.
No, I'm
That-
not
that's
saying
why
that. Wait a minute. Time out, my
Okay.
friend. Okay.
Are you going to eat
You-
Mama's pussy?
Okay, you are
I asked her to lick her a little bit.
a little bit. What the fuck is
See,
that?
that's it right there. See
You
that
gotta
little
lick her
bit
till
shit?
she's finished, or
You see
what?
That, you see that little bit
You ain't
shit?
gonna
I'm like,
tease
no,
her,
you're not
that
going to
ain't
fucking piss
fair.
me off. Right.
Yeah, you
that's
can't
fucked
tease
up.
her.
Come here, let me
No.
hold your hand for a minute. Come here, let me give you a massage. You know,
Yeah,
massage.
you know what?
Massage
No,
to
we-
men is like a setup for us women. You know that, right?
yeah.
You know that,
Well,
right?
I-
Y'all know that, right?
Wait a minute.
Just letting
wait
you
a
know.
minute. Wait a minute. Mama has chastised me on more than one occasion, talking about if I massage her that I'm cheating.
Right?
That's my way of getting it around. So I said, hey, honey, because I'm doing what I'm doing right now, this is like a free pass for you. You know that you can get a massage without getting molested. I thought it was a good thing, and you know what? I think it's a good thing that, we need to hold hands. We
I
need to
feel
make
like he's
out.
going to play dirty, though, like I did last
Yeah,
night.
exactly. Like tease you.
I would never accidentally play dirty.
You're a
Right,
liar.
right.
You're a
You see, accidentally.
liar.
You have to watch him because the words. You have to watch the
I even
words.
called him on it too. 'cause
Accidentally, my
I
motherfucking
would never
ass.
accidentally.
You know
So
what?
did he answer the
But
question?
just because
No.
just because we're having a timeout does not mean we can't have fun
No,
with it.
you are having a timeout, not her.
Now,
my headphones
no,
down.
I want you to answer the question.
Okay.
Are you going to pleasure Mama to fruition
Thank
she
you.
has an orgasm.
so she finishes during this month hiatus that you have?
No.
See, that's not right.
That
is
is
not
So-
right.
It's not
So-
fair at all. You can't put
No,
her.
you can't put her on
You
that.
can't put
Uh-uh.
her
I'm not
on
putting on.
restriction.
I'm not putting on a ground. I'm not putting her on a grounding. She
Yes,
has
you
a
are.
door. This
All of
woman
this
has
because I
stock
missed the
energizer.
fucking punch.
Hold on. What
She
does
has,
she?
she has stock energizer.
Hold on. So she has to pleasure herself for the entire month.
I can be there with her.
But
No,
why?
You know what? This
Why-
is
why
your.
can't you
Wait a
just
minute.
eat
And
the
did you
biscuits
and
and
her
gravy?
discuss this before you decided to put these rules into place? Sounds to
No.
me like you got a fucking
No.
dictator dictatorship going on over there.
No, we did not discuss nothing. He just came and told me what.
No,
was
that ain't
and,
right.
And
DJ.
a big part of it was me missing the punch last week and making the joke. I was like, oh damn, I thought he would forget. So yeah, a big part of it.
But
is
that's not right for you to cut her off.
Hold on, Mama. Mama. In all fairness,
what's the
and
chat
I
saying?
understand.
I
I
wanna hear what
understand
they're
that I'm
saying.
going to get beat up here, and that was not my intention.
It doesn't matter if you didn't want it or not.
Yeah, of course you didn't want to get beat up.
I do believe I do have pure intentions. Whether I don't think I'm doing anything malicious.
But okay.
I don't think I appreciate Mama enough.
That's
so
fine.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to say, you know what, motherfucker, you need to pull your head out of your ass.
Right. If you want to appreciate her and she asks for her pussy to be licked, whether you're allowed to get your dick wet or not is appreciation.
Mama doesn't want her pussy licked.
She might in a week. She might in 2 weeks.
Maybe she wants. Maybe she wants her twiddle diddled.
Mama, do you want your pussy licked?
I don't even know what to even say right now to anything because you keep asking me for stuff. You want me to do this a little bit or that a little bit? I'm like, no, I'm good. Like a little bit, no. So you can piss me off some more. I'm already pissed off. And then he's like, I think it's because it's a full moon. Really? You think?
Men always blame it on something else.
And he was talking to me earlier, and it was like, Charlie Brown. I was like, shut up. I'm really.
I hate to say it, Dan. DJ, you know I love you and your family, but I think you're dead ass wrong on this one.
I do too.
I think you should have discussed it, or at least the two of you should discuss it.
Well, we did discuss.
No, you told me.
On my drive to work last week.
There was no discussion.
No, you made the decision that you needed a sabbatical. There was no discussion.
Now I have another
question. To be honest, what's a little bit troubling for me is that I take this little sabbatical and I'm trying to rebuild make sure that my friendship with my wife is strong, and she won't get near closer to 2 feet to me right now. I'm like, wait a minute, we should be able to hold hands. I should be able to wrap my arms around you.
But you know what? You're doing either or. You don't have to like be romantical and get closer to your wife while you're not having sex. Okay? There's no reason why both of those shouldn't go together.
Yeah.
So
I think the problem doesn't lie in the fact that you need to appreciate Mama more, so you've decided to do this. I think the problem lies in, number one, the reason why you've decided to do it, which includes the fact that Mama made a joke about not getting your card punched.
So I think he's whining a little.
And number two is that you decided this on your own without her at all, her input or anything else. And number three, because you're not willing to do stuff for her if she's going to need it. What is she going to do for a month?
That's what you're supposed to do as a husband. And
okay, I'm gonna answer your questions in order. Okay. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe not in order. But she does have a drawer full of toys.
Not the same. She has a husband too. I have a drawer full of toys and no husband.
And I honestly, two things. I think this is partially. I'm listening to this and I'm hearing the soul sexist side of this. Please don't beat me up. Please don't beat me up. And I think that if a woman had said, honey, I'm not in the mood for sex right now, we need to take a little break from sex, it would just be understood that because she said it, it just is.
No, it's
because
not.
I'm a guy,
you can't put that assumption on what's in your brain.
I have a friend whose
girlfriend... he's talking like Mitt the Twit over there.
I have a male friend whose girlfriend told him, I don't want to have sex, so you can't get your rocks off at all, and you can't get me off either. Like, she didn't want him to put his dick inside her, but he wasn't allowed to do anything else either. And that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You can't.
And for you to say, I'm sure if it was a woman and blah blah is a very sexist thing to say. We're talking about your situation right now.
What kind of
I'm not putting Mama on restriction. Mama has free reign to do what she wants.
No, she doesn't.
Now,
what if she wants her husband's dick inside her?
I'm sorry.
Well, I'll have to go get it cast.
Silent Mike says to me, and this is part of my catch-up, but Silent Mike says to me, where is your toy? During lovemaking the other day. And I said to him, we don't need it. Because sometimes you don't want the toys.
Sometimes all you need is
your
a big...
henoi itches and you need a penis in it.
Or you need a nice fat tongue on your clit.
Well,
or a lubed up finger on your clit.
Mama, would you like a tongue on your clit?
Not right now with your
That's
rules right
not
now.
fair,
no.
Daniel.
No.
That's not fair. We're talking about you decided a sabbatical for the next month. Right now, Mama don't want to even look at your fucking face. She's so pissed off. So you know what? But that doesn't mean that in 2 weeks that won't be different. That doesn't mean in a week that won't be different. You just need to make sure that if your wife wants you to take care of her, whether you fucking want to be on a sabbatical or not, you need to take care of your wife.
Yeah, how are you showing that you appreciate her by denying her access to her husband?
Yeah, go use a toy. Well, maybe she might decide she liked that toy better than you.
I'm here for my wife. I
No,
want to
you're
hold her, I
not.
want to cuddle. I want to squeeze her. I want to talk. I would like
Then
to have a
talk. Do both.
I want my wife to know that that's greater than I know sex is part of it, but I want her to know the
You
relationship.
don't have to take sex away for that.
All right, let's take a pause here from beating the crap out of DJ and find out what the chatters are saying in chat.
Yeah.
Nothing on this
Nothing?
yet. Now,
Nothing on this yet?
Right. Jessica says exactly, but and she says what I am hearing is I. That's what she's
Very
hearing from
good,
DJ.
Jessica.
Yeah, actually, DJ, that's a better way for
What-
you to learn to
What
appreciate
Mama
others.
what Mama wants? When Mama and I first got together, she said she wanted a lion because lions have sex 105 times a day. You know, she was being unreasonable. She said that I
You
told her
know
it was going
what?
to fall off.
You cannot.
and she said,
wait a minute.
She
Well,
said
how
it'll
long
fall
ago
off.
did you
It'll
guys
fall
meet?
off. I'll
Finish.
stop
Let
it.
him finish.
But how long ago did you guys meet?
2000.
Okay, so that's what, 12 years ago? And you're over here going, well, when we
12 years
first
ago
got
this month,
together,
actually, 12
I
years
told
ago.
Mama I needed to appreciate her. And when we first got together, she wanted a lion. This 12 years passed, and 2 kids,
Yeah, she
and a
don't
lot
want-
of shit.
She don't want
You
a
can't
lion
go back,
now.
and she don't know what the fuck she wants now. So
Kathy,
you have to ask her.
Kathy from Club Catalina says it sounds like someone needs some Viagra.
Oh!
Mama, can I give me some?
Son.
Mama, can I get Viagra?
Hell no.
Mama, can I have Viagra?
No.
Come on, but
You know what? If
she
it was
said-
anybody else other than you, DJ, I'd say you fucking cheating son of a bitch. You got something on the side.
Yeah, but we know you don't.
But we know
because
you
you're
don't.
scared of Mama.
You know what, Mama? Mama, I like Catalina. I think she's right. I think I need to go get some Viagra.
No.
No.
Well, I guarantee this: your sabbatical will be done.
Mama, why can't I have any Viagra?
Because you don't need that shit.
Here's the
Mama,
deal, DJ.
I've had Viagra. Mama gets scared when Viagra comes into the bedroom.
I told DJ last night, I think this is a case where the thought does count. It's the thought of him knowing that he needs to appreciate her more. I don't think you need to completely cut off sexual relations to learn how to appreciate her more.
I agree.
Callie Guy and I have this fantastic sex life, and I know he appreciates me. We cuddle and hold hands and walk down the street holding hands. We do all of that shit and have sex too.
Yeah, you don't have to cut one off for the other, DJ. That's kind of stankin' thanking.
Yeah, it is.
She said stinking thinking.
It is.
If it makes you feel better, my balls do hurt.
Whatever.
Well,
Shut
no, you
up.
deserve for your balls to hurt.
No, I think a lot of it doesn't have to do with the actual sex part. A lot of it has to do with the idea that you made the decision on your
Yeah.
own, and it punishes Mama
Yep,
because you thought you needed to take a hiatus.
Appreciate
that's
her
exactly
more.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
So you're saying I should allow Mama to blow me before I leave?
No.
No.
Would you stop?
No.
You're not listening.
No.
See?
No,
that
what
you're
we're
being a
saying
man that
is-
needs to be hung up on right
Wait,
now.
not only to mention that he decided this bullshit in the week that we've had like 100 fucking things to do. Well,
Right.
I've been to everywhere, anything that was going on this week, I've been there. Things with the kids and stuff like that, everywhere. So, yeah, he decides it this week.
Well,
Anyway, get
all
off the
we're
phone now.
saying, all we're saying before we're going to go into break, but real quick before we do, all we're saying is that just because you're on hiatus doesn't mean you need to put Mama on hiatus. If she decides that she wants to have sex with you, you should allow it. It's not you making that choice; it's her.
And maybe she won't want to, but you need to leave that open.
yeah,
because
and
that's your wife.
maybe she does just want to cuddle and hug and all that stuff. Man,
Man up.
ball up, ballios.
Bye.
You're listening to the award-winning Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. We'll be right back with our wonderful guests in studio.
This is Sierra from the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City, urging you to adopt, not shop. There are hundreds of thousands of animals out there looking for homes, and you could be their next forever home. Visit your local animal shelter today to find your next family member.
Get connected to your audience with Endeavor Media Group. Find them online at emgnv.com.
Embrace your endeavors and take it to the limit with Endeavor Media Group. Visit them online at emgnv.com.
If you're looking to further your acting, modeling, or athletic career, contact Endeavor Media Group at emgnv.com.
Endeavor Media Group is a sports and entertainment PR firm, connecting its clients with audiences everywhere through movies, television, radio, publications, websites, mobile applications, and special events. Visit emgnv.com.
EMG represents clients of all sizes and in a variety of industries. The firm works with companies, organizations, famous individuals, and political groups to advance their interests, manage communication-related matters, promote products and services, handle issues, and mitigate specific problems. Visit Endeavor Media Group online at emgnv.com. Join us at the annual trade show where all your favorite adult BBW performers will be. BBW Fan Fest 2013, coming July 26th, 27th, and 28th here in fabulous Las Vegas. Find BBW Fan Fest on Facebook for more info.
This is Sweetcheeks, the fashionista with the curvaceous bounty of Sin City. Join myself, Alexia, Sierra, and Calypso on Sunday nights from 7 to 10 at VegasAllNetRadio.com. I'll show you how stylish it is to feel good about yourself, love yourself at any size, show your arms, dress cute, and walk proud. Check us and our cleavages out at SinCityBounty.com.
Stay up to date with your favorite BBW girls on Twitter. Go to bbwgirltweet.com to find all your favorite adult BBW entertainers.
Welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. The final frontier of free motherfucking speech.
And I think we just free speeched our ass to DJ.
Poor DJ.
No, he deserved that.
No, I mean, to get beat up by all of us. That's the echo from that mic.
What I wanted.
Oh, Jesus, that mic's picking me up all the way over here.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
I'm afraid to cough, sneeze.
Don't fart.
I like your pretty pink panties that match your skirt and your shirt. I could see those. They was cute, girl.
Hey, I wore panties just for this special occasion.
You didn't have to.
We appreciate it.
Well, I don't want to get you kicked off of Ustream. I'm surprised you guys have lasted this long.
Oh, we've had a couple of shows pulled.
Yeah.
We have had a couple of shows pulled.
Yeah.
So at least you still have an account. That's what's important.
Yeah.
When you get your account pulled, it's shut down.
Shut down. When you get that warning, if you log in again and ever do anything closely related to what you did last time, your account will be forever banned. ISP. Be like, Desiree, I can't log into my account. What did you do?
And I'm guilty by association. They shut mine down too.
All right, so I want to go back to Mama for a second and the DJ thing. What is Jessica wants to know, what do you want? You just want to have your life normal, where if you want to have sex, you can have sex, and no more punch card. Just get rid of the damn thing, and when it happens, it happens. Or, well, what is it that you want out of this?
I don't know. I don't know right now. Maybe this is the time where I need to take a break and think about some shit now, since now I done got pissed off about the whole situation that I didn't even get asked if I wanted to be in, and I just got thrown into. So
we're gonna catch you ladies up. I don't know if you were listening to the show on the way in. DJ put himself on hiatus from sex with Mama because he believes he needs to appreciate his woman more. But in that term, that means she doesn't get any when she wants it. So she is actually on hiatus too.
And he put this hiatus in place without discussing it with his wife.
He just basically told me what we were.
Can I ask a question? Have you ever done that to him?
No.
Okay, then it's not fair.
That would not work.
Okay, well, I also have another question.
I mean, the only time that any other time that's happened is there was reasons behind it where there was time when there wasn't. It was like surgeries, having babies, things like that. That's different.
Yeah, different. Those are circumstances beyond your control. I'm saying like you're pissed off and one day you just say, you know what, I'm not giving it to you for X amount of days. You know what I mean? Like a similar situation.
The question that I have is that, okay, maybe he's on hiatus, but is he going to allow you to go somewhere else and get your needs met?
Exactly.
Because if he's not going to allow you to go get
now
your
that
needs
you're
met
an ex-hamster porn star.
then, right?
Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying, we can arrange it.
Speaking of, that keeps popping up as well. So
yeah, he never said that she could go anywhere. He said she has got a. This is what he said. She has got a drawer full of toys.
But she also has a husband.
Yeah.
So
look at Desiree rolled her eyes. She's like, whatever.
So
toys don't do it for me. I don't know.
So in chat,
I need a big smushy.
So in chat, Jessica said, "Man up, LOL." DJ said, "Man, do I have a knack for stepping in it? Whoever thought a man would get castrated for wanting to step back to appreciate his woman more?"
That's not what.
No, that's not what you're doing.
Jessica said, "That's not what you're getting beat up for. It's for the fact that you made the choice on your own."
Thank you, Jessica.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Cole James says, "Desiree, just backhand him. He's happy."
He keeps trying to get beat up by me. I don't know, one day it's gonna go down.
Hey, she's got this skill of like suffocating people with her tits. So I'd beware. I mean, it would be a great way to go out.
You don't have to get up. Oh,
yeah.
It gets you.
I'm so used to having to be.
I know.
Like, oh, and I'm also horsed from my week of partying. That
right.
It's been a little crazy.
You guys are beautiful. Look at all this boobage down here. Boobage and underwears.
Oh, I don't have any on.
Oh,
my bad.
She's got a long dress on.
I don't have any.
Do you want to see?
Sure.
Butt cheek.
Woo!
She could be lying.
she has a long dress on, so it might take a while.
I got it. It's here.
She's like,
Yeah.
She could just be wearing a thong too, but
No, you wanna
No.
see?
She could be wearing
for a
granny
girl-
panties, and it would
for
still
a
look
girl
like a thong.
Desiree's my size, a thong is like dental floss. Literally, no.
That's
I
like
don't even
saw a girl
bother.
in
I'm
half.
like, why
Oh,
bother?
exactly.
What's a thong gonna do for me?
And then I'm digging it out of my crotch. Yeah.
Amongst other things.
Oh, yeah.
So for those of you who are in chat who don't know who the ladies in studio are,
You're an
we
idiot.
have Celeste Jolie.
Hi.
Sai?
I said hi.
Oh. I'm like, Sai?
Hi. Celeste and I were sharing my Aquafina bottle the other night.
We have
so
Celeste.
thankful
She's
for
an
her.
adult model.
That's porn star.
Porn star?
Well,
Actress.
working on it, yeah.
What else do you do, Celeste?
Porn star.
During the day?
During the day.
She's Batman.
No, that's Clark Kent during the day.
Oh.
Well, according to her
No, it's
uniform
Bruce
the other
Wayne.
night, she worked for an airline.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Oh,
She was pretty good. Show them your moves.
TSA.
Show them your moves.
Oh.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, we
She
have
worked
the,
on that, by the way.
I did.
No way.
She practiced before we went.
Of course, in the center here, we have the fabulous Platinum Puzzy, who is also an adult film star
Right now she's pink leopard print pussy.
and model.
Zebra.
Zebra?
Zebra.
It's zebra.
And then this beautiful Amazonian brunette over here on my right, the one and only Desiree Devine.
The one and only. Although, according to Facebook, there are several.
There are.
That's all the accounts she got kicked off of.
No.
Now-
Those are all taken down.
Now, usually everybody gets to hear Platinum and Desiree for the last few months anyway, while they were taking their 3T tour across the East Coast.
Taking their asses on the road.
Hear them only on the phone as they give us their updates for BBW Fan Fest, but they are in studio today to give us their updates. And we are going to spotlight on the beautiful Celeste Jolie.
She is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So
we were Celeste and I were bonding the other night over at the Little Darlings over my Aquafina bottle.
And Rabbit.
Platinum comes walking in and says, "You know this is my girlfriend."
All week.
It's okay, sister. I'm just being her friend. Okay?
No. Tell her. No, you got to
And
be
all of a
honest.
sudden real jealous, like.
No. She was getting real close. And then she says, okay, that's your girlfriend. We can have a threesome.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I didn't remember that part.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You had a lot of Aquafina by then.
My dear, that's because you are, Blanche. You are.
But it's okay.
Dirty whore.
It's okay.
That's right. Naughty as always.
Is that the way we like it?
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was.
So I believe Rob Perez is your biggest fan.
I like Rob. He's great.
He thinks you're fucking gorgeous.
Thank you,
So
Rob.
he put on Twitter.
Did you put the U in there, or did you put a little asterisk?
I don't know. Let me pull it out. I just saw it on my phone. It pops up automatically. So
Rob's a good guy.
So how long have you been in the modeling business?
Modeling,
or whatever it is that you're. What do you call what you do for? When somebody says, "What do you do for a living?" What do you say?
Well, it depends on who I'm talking to. If it's my parents, I'm an accountant.
She's a cop in L.A. Like, isn't that what Frank Marino used to say?
But I mean, I've been modeling for about a year or so. Then I got into this just recently, into the adult part.
Have you done your first?
Or it got into her.
Okay. So is it posted anywhere? Are we still working to get it out there?
I'll be on Plumper Pass. I'm already on there actually. And I
Okay.
have my own website as well.
Now, wait. What kind of modeling did you do before you got
Just
into
plus
the
size,
adult?
and then I went into erotic modeling. Yep.
So erotic modeling, as in just erotica,
Yeah.
or no actual adult
hardcore.
stuff
No,
yet.
right.
Okay. So how long did you work at the regular modeling part? No
Um,
erotica, just regular modeling.
A little under a year.
A little under a year, and some of the publications you were in, or
It was just local stuff. I did modeling for like a gun store one time, and I took pictures of guns. That was nice.
Oh, that was
fun.
fun.
Yeah, it was.
and then you moved into the erotic modeling. So would you do like bondage or fetish or
Just
lingerie?
topless mainly. Yeah,
Oh.
lingerie and topless.
Okay. And then, so what was it that moved you from regular modeling to erotic modeling?
The penis.
When Plumper Pass said yes.
Well, no, that's the adult modeling,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
So from regular modeling to
erotic
modeling.
Okay. It was just a natural progression for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
I like to be
was,
nude, so.
Was there like a photographer that you said, I'll show my tits to you?
It wasn't anybody in particular. It was just, here they are.
Okay.
That's how I feel
Take 'em
about
off.
him.
And
Me
then
too.
Plumper Pass is the one that made you jump from erotic modeling. And they saw your stuff and they said, wow, you'd look good with some penis in you.
I sent in my pictures to them.
Oh, did you? So that was a
Let me see.
conscious choice on
Did
your
you
part.
send in pictures with penis or without?
Without penis.
Oh.
She doesn't have a penis, by the way.
No.
That could be so misleading.
Like, where's this all going?
No. They're like, you know what?
Was it before or after?
It was tucked and
tucking well.
Doing a little Buffalo Bill impersonation there.
It's called double-sided tape and a sticky butt.
Now, so how long have you been doing the adult modeling?
Since September.
And are you still at Plumper Pass?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I am. I'm up there.
And what do you
Better be.
What are you shooting for? What are you hoping to do?
That's a good question. I just like I have my website right now, my clips for sale, so that's really what I'm looking. I like fetish. I want to get into fetish.
Ooh, like a Kelly
What kind of
Shabari
fetish?
kind of
Yeah, I
thing
want to know
going
what
on
kind of
there.
fetish you like.
Yeah, what
All
kind of
kind.
fetish?
Anything that doesn't hurt me.
No, whatever.
Are you dominant
That's boring.
or submissive?
Now-
I'm submissive.
Now, Platinum last week told us a story about a guy who wanted to listen to her burp the entire session. Now, that's a fetish.
Yeah.
And
Actually,
you're okay with that
Yeah.
kind of fetish too?
Yeah.
If you go
One
to
of
her
my
Can
top
you
selling
burp
clips.
on cue, though?
Give me a soda and I can see. One of my top selling clips right now is coughing.
Nuh-uh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
2 minutes
is
of me
it- wait,
coughing.
Is it the boobies bouncing while you're coughing, or just the actual?
I'm covered up like this on there, so I'm like, I don't know.
You should totally get
I don't
into
know
that
what the
right
deal
now.
is, but and the other one is me sleeping.
Really?
So,
Can I make money now?
You know, I think a lot of it is they don't want to see you acting. They want to see you in a natural state. So, you know, some people.
No, they don't.
Hey.
I've been looking like this. Oh, that's good shit right there. Nobody's gonna pay for that.
They do.
Yeah, they will.
Actually,
Yeah, they will.
They do. My best-selling clip store is a fart store. I promise you, the majority of my clips for sale money comes from a fart store.
You know what? I think.
Wait, there's a place on the internet called the Fart Store.
Actually, it's called Fatty Farts.
Oh!
You know, I went straight to Google. Fart store.
Cole James Cash says he can never say platinum pussy with a straight face.
Neither can I.
Jessica says, woohoo, love my ladies.
Hey, baby.
She found it.
What's so funny?
Oh, her face is super red.
Cole
That is
James,
red.
Cole James also said, I used to think I was a weird dude, but the more I hear about stuff like that, I realize I am very vanilla. An Ink Spot story says vanilla sometimes is a good thing.
It's called fartmart.com.
It's awesome.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That's so awesome. Do you... Tudor's little fart pills. They're on sale.
Have you been asked to do anything like that, Celeste?
Farting? No, not yet.
No?
She
how
said
about
not
other-
yet.
How about
I'm waiting for it.
other body
No.
things?
She's still new.
Have you done puking?
Just golden shower stuff
No,
I've been asked to do.
I don't really
You've been
have
asked
much
to
of a
do?
gag reflex,
Do you
so
have a
puking so
problem
hard
with
for me.
golden showers at all? Doing them?
No.
How about receiving them?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm with you. Oh, fuck no.
Desiree's like, hell no.
So you'll piss on, but you won't get pissed on.
That's right.
Correct.
I'll piss on you, but if you try to piss off me,
Or Kelly.
you piss me off. Like,
I just have this image of a target on Desiree's belly. Somebody tried it.
Wait, you know you're gonna get a call for that shit now, right?
You're gonna try to put it in her belly button.
right?
You open a can of worms now.
Wait, they have a section called fart flare.
What's under fart
Hey,
flare?
save that
looking
for
it
me.
up.
That might be good for
I bet
ideas.
That's gotta be like, fart flare's gotta be like swag, like
Where you can sing with
fart
it.
swag, like big old panties that says I love to fart. I have some of those, by the way.
I wonder if
Where do
the
you think
things
this
we
is
learn
from?
about them.
Where you can like,
Orlando.
you know how when you burp, you can kind of make little songs. I wonder if that's what they do. With farts.
It's bumper stickers.
Interesting.
If farting is an art, then it's Picasso.
That is my bumper sticker. I should get a sheet or shirt or some panties that say
Single
that.
women can't fart. They don't have an asshole until they get married.
Oh.
Love it.
Order me that. Order me that.
Mama can attest to that.
Order me that.
That's how Mama feels right now.
Talking about me right now.
Silent Mike wants to know, how do you prep for a job like golden showers? Like if somebody wants
Drink a lot of water.
Is it water?
Mm-hmm.
Water.
I just did a shoot last week for spitting into someone's mouth.
Whoa! No. Back up.
Yes.
Just spitting. Just
Yeah. Just
full on loogie
like
or just
curdle?
not like
Yeah,
hawking,
yeah.
like not on
We can-
Titanic with a.
We can totally one up that, by the way. Or maybe a couple of that.
What are you gonna poop in someone's mouth?
No, we
What? Wait, turn that mic.
Like, wait, hold on.
I want to make sure we get it good.
Talk to the mic.
we had a situation where
She
someone
said a situation.
someone
They are
um,
situations. We don't know what we're getting into until
Right,
they
they are
show up,
situations.
and then it's like, oh God, what do you do now?
They don't ask you first. Like, do you?
Not-
Are you?
Not all the time.
Not this kind of
and
stuff.
not really like extensively because
They say stuff like foot fetish, and you're like, oh great, that's easy. Just stick my toes in his mouth and call it a day. But then they like up it.
Okay. So this
They
one,
want you to put your feet in his boot.
Oh, it
Oh,
gets
no.
better.
so
Oh no.
he
Let her
brought a pet egg. You familiar with
Yes.
foot
Oh, yes.
scraping
The foot
device?
shaver, yes.
Yeah.
So he commenced to pet egg our heels, and then ate them, and then wanted us to spit in his mouth to wash it down.
Now, meanwhile, her
Booyah!
and I are like, well, I mean, we've had a lot of years in the business, so we've had a lot of experiences. But meanwhile, we are both like super, like trying not to vomit
Yeah,
throughout the
I was
entire
saying, how
time.
did you get through that with a straight face?
And then he
My
wanted to like
God.
stick around. We're like, you have to go.
Right.
You
Oh,
got
you can
foot
keep the
breath.
pet egg. No. You take the pet egg with you. We're good. Thanks.
We don't want any. Of course, things like that like burn into your memory. Like you can't get rid of that image if
somebody
you try.
that asks you to do something like that, obviously there's not everybody in the world's going to do that, so they want to come back again. Now, what are you going to do when this one calls again?
I'd do it again.
I mean,
he's
we've
the
already
thing
done
is-
it once. What's the second or third time?
Well, I was
you know?
wondering how bad it grossed you out. Guess not that bad.
No, the only thing that really grosses me out that bad is like scat. Like I can't do poop.
No poop.
I don't like it
poop.
when I see it. It comes out of me.
No poop for me.
No, me either. No poop.
You don't even take it in a pooper, do you?
I don't. No.
Oh, see?
I don't want anything associated with poop. But I will give it in a pooper.
Yeah, she'll peg you. You just can't fuck her.
Yeah, I will. But I'm very meticulous about when I do give it in the pooper. I got rubber
Enemas.
gloves. If I could wear a body condom, I totally would.
That's awesome.
That is so funny. That's great.
My strap-ons got condoms. Everything is condom.
She's got a dental dam taped to her belly button.
5 thigh-high rain boots.
So the kinkiest thing, Celeste, you've ever done is just the golden shower so far.
I haven't done it.
Oh, you haven't done it
yet.
But you're willing to move right into that, no problem.
I would prefer that over hardcore.
So she's not scared. She is.
I'm open-minded.
So would you let him pee in your mouth?
No. That's taking it too far.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's.
Here, you just crossed the line.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I'm a member of FetLife. I've seen some shit.
Yeah, me too.
Literally.
Oh.
Wow. How do you think I know I can't handle it?
Exactly.
I when I started hearing about these people with these really different fetishes, like the petty guy,
And
or
you
the
start
poop,
thinking, I'm not so
yeah,
bad.
but I start going to like, I want to know how their brain works. Like, what part of their brain says it's a good thing to eat somebody's foot shavings?
Well, I was just going over this last night, and I'm probably pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about this because I was promised to secrecy, but I wouldn't. I
was
really
promised
kind of
secrecy, but let me tell you about this.
On
names.
live radio.
Yeah.
So I met a guy that he is. I'll just explain it instead of calling it what it is. But he wants to have a belly like mine. So he doesn't want to play with my belly. He wants to grow a belly.
Okay.
Like mine. So when he's like, "What's wrong with me? I don't know why I like this." Like, so I became, at 5 o'clock in the morning after our barroom brawl, become a counselor. Right.
As to why he wanted a belly.
Right. So, and to me, this is how I explain it to people. Sometimes there is a spark to a fetish, like a situation that happens in your childhood or some kind of reason that you have a specific fetish. Sometimes there is no reason. You just like it. It's like me. I like the smell of some colognes, and just smelling them kind of soothes me. Like, it's just something I like, and I don't know why. It just is that way.
It's like liking broccoli or not. You don't know why you like it.
And there's not necessarily a rhyme or reason to it. It's just something that you like, and there might not be an explanation as to why you like it.
I've had some friends with some extreme fetishes like that.
Well, and I like to know the backstory. Right. In other words, I would love to know what started, what set this in motion.
Well, like for him, he said, like when he was in the, like he said when I was a kid, when he was like in the 3rd grade, he was jealous of the chubby kids because he was always the skinny guy. So he was jealous of the chubby kids, and he always was kind of like wanted to be chubby. He was like, I don't know why, I don't know why I want to be fat, but he was like jealous.
If you've ever been chubby.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
But he was jealous, so he wants to have a belly. So, which might not be my thing. I mean, I can't talk to you if you get fat because no, I'm just kidding. There's only one fatty in my relationship, and I crown that, and I'm in. So I take that home. But no, I mean, I don't think everything necessarily has a reason. I just think sometimes you're set in certain situations, or you run across something that you're like, I really dig that.
And the fat thing kind of doesn't seem so off the wall as the other one. Like, that's the backstory I would love to know. The whole foot thing and the spinning and I would love to know that backstory. Just because that's how my brain works, and it makes me like, where did that start?
But again, there's not always one.
There's not always a backstory.
It might just be something that maybe, because I think he told us he saw it in a porn or something. He saw it,
okay.
So he wanted to try it. Like, so it's not always something that has a story. It just happens. You see it, you like it, or you want to try it, and there's not always rhyme or reason.
The psychological backstory. I gotcha.
I'm back.
Everybody's okay? Okay.
I'm in and out.
Can I ask how old you are, Celeste?
27.
27. And when did you get started? How long ago?
About a year ago.
Oh,
with
so
the modeling
for the
itself.
whole thing. The whole modeling.
Yep.
To the next step. It's been about a year.
About a year. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
wow, you're a quick one.
I make moves.
Yeah. And now she's hanging out with Platinum and Desiree.
Now, did somebody come up to you and say, "Wow, you should be a model," or were you told that all your life?
When I was younger,
because you're beautiful.
Thank
you are. Rob Perez is absolutely right. You are very pretty. You've got that whole exotic, smoky thing going on, right?
Like, well.
So are you
You're
single or are you in a relationship?
I'm
single.
Save that to the end.
Oh, but no, she's not single.
Oh,
wait.
I'm sorry.
We just went through this. This is the second time. Yesterday was me. They were like, "Are you single?" I was like, "Yeah." Oh no.
And I'm sitting there looking at you.
I know. I can feel the eyes like burning.
We were just playing, by the way. We were just playing.
This is the weirdest
There
shit
is
for
pictures,
me.
but we were just
Why
playing.
is it weird?
So no, wait a minute. Are you the two of you? Are you spoken for each other? So you guys are actually going to become?
I'm her bitch.
Okay, so I am, of course, a vagiphobe. Except for when
Except for Fridays.
Except for when I'm
Fridays
super
are
wasted.
free
But
my
then I'm
experience.
only
So
a waist
Fridays
up
is fish
lesbian.
day?
Yeah. I'm only a waist up lesbian. Like I apparently made out with like 4 or 5 girls, and you know. But
We have photos and video to prove it.
But we do. There's a disclaimer that as far as it's gonna go, and she tells everybody that I won't call them in the morning, so everybody knows in advance. This is as far as it goes for me.
Yeah, I have to tell them this is a drunk moment that she will not remember tomorrow, and if you talk to her about it, she will deny it, and she's not going to call you.
I won't deny it, but I won't remember it.
Yes,
But I don't really like girl sex, so I'm like, okay, if you guys want to have girl sex, then I'll leave you here. You can walk home, and by the time you get home, I'll be asleep, so you can commence your girl sex.
Oh, so you don't even like to watch
No.
it, Desiree?
Ew.
Well, it's going on whether she knows it or not.
I am a vagiphobe. I tell you, there's nothing.
Do you put the pillow over your head when you can hear it?
No. I just like turn something on. Like Pandora comes in real handy. I've been lucky enough that I haven't heard it.
It's happened. Just so you know, it's happened.
Yeah, she's looking at him.
I could have totally went the rest of my life without knowing that. Like,
She's totally creeped out.
Right.
But at least you know
happening in her house.
But at least you know that it happened, and it's not like making you uncomfortable. Like
it does a little bit. I'm starting to perspire.
So
meanwhile,
you will not be dining at the Y in your own living room anytime soon. I don't think.
no, nothing will happen in the public
You know
areas of
what's
the house.
weird though is like I don't mind. I kind of actually dig gay sex, like guys, but girl sex is really weird.
But I think it's because she's the vagiphobe, and to think that it, you know what I mean? Like I just think it's awkward.
And I don't
for her.
mind necessarily watching it
You
on
think
video
it's maybe because
it's
you are super closeted
at distance.
lesbian?
I don't.
Is that a
because
new word, vagiphobe?
I don't know.
Can we
use it.
claim it for the Sin City Bounty lexicon?
Sure.
Yes.
Vagiphobe. Put it in our dictionary.
Right. Vagiphobe.
I don't know really what started
It's
it.
our fattionary.
I wasn't as, to be real honest, I wasn't as vagiphobic until I started porn, and they had me do my first like couple girl scenes, and then I really knew I didn't like it. Like I was like,
You're like,
oh,
get this piece of fish away from me! Oh my god!
I think for me, it's the fact that okay, this is gonna sound really weird. It's the fact that it goes all the way inside your body. Like it's a it's a gaping hole that I'm like, oh,
It's like that hole going to China.
right.
It's a
Right.
tunnel.
I don't want that.
Love tunnel.
Children
people
come
can
out of there like living
in there.
beings.
I'm not cool with that. Like, I always said, you know, I'm kind of like a guy in this area. You know, don't trust it if it bleeds for a week and don't die.
I want to put that between the two of you again because besides your vagophobia, I need to now. You know when two porn stars get together and they're being lesbian on camera or something like that, that's one thing. But are you guys like serious about the whole? This is it. You're
on
mine
dates?
and I'm yours.
Well, I think
and
we're
let's be the
exploring.
one. And so you're dating. It's like the initial beginning.
But you guys have been together
Courting.
prior to her this visit.
No, we never met each other. What happened was, yeah, she had we had gotten in contact with each other about the BBW Strip Off. She was coming for another event.
Not to participate though.
That's a whole nother story.
You
but
did a great job.
And we just started talking about the strip off, and so I was like, you know, there's a chance to win money and blah blah blah. And so she was like, I'm coming to Vegas and let's do this. Well, as we began to talk, it just clicked. We had a natural connection. There was a genuine interest between the two of us, and it just came about naturally. It wasn't something I swore. I probably said it on the show. If you listen to the archives, I've said I will never be in a lesbian relationship. But since I
changed them.
Yeah. Well,
have you been in other relationships with women?
Yeah. Are you a lesbian?
I've been in a 3 relationship.
Are you bi or a lesbian?
We're a man and a woman together, all monogamous.
Oh, okay.
I'm bi.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Cool. Wow, this is awesome.
My heterosexual relationship didn't work out, so I mean, you know,
Try it again.
Now,
any plan to move to Vegas, Celeste?
I'm trying.
She's trying. Just open it up and look through it.
Now, Cole James Cash says he needs a link or it didn't happen, and I'm assuming he's talking about
link
the
or
set.
it didn't happen.
I need $1. It didn't happen.
But if this Cole, if this is a real relationship, then you don't need the video.
No, true. Although they'd be a lot more comfortable and probably be a lot more realistic if they did do videos.
True. Well, there is that aspect of the relationship.
But would that detract from your physical intimacy? Do you think?
No, I don't think it would. I think
right now we're just.
I think right now we're just developing the foundation.
Right.
Go ahead.
Before we bring in cameras.
You can talk now.
I'm so submissive. Thank you.
Actually, Cole James was actually talking about Desiree kissing other girls.
Oh yeah,
there will be video.
There is video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there video? I don't think we got the actual kissing, but we got Desiree exposing her titties in
Which she does not remember.
In every public place that we attended.
Even Peppermill.
Where is the link for that?
It's not up yet.
It's not up yet.
Cole,
apparently it's not up yet.
Hit super fun status on Friday night. I made all kinds of friends. We met one of the strippers from the Sapphire. That's how we ended up there last night. I guess I just sat down at their table.
We've been going since Wednesday. We are exhausted. We're too old for this.
5 a.m. every morning.
Yeah.
Because you got to go get breakfast.
I'm completely, when I drink, I totally, change into another person. Like when I'm sober, I really don't like people. I'm like, this is my bubble, 5 foot rule. Don't really talk to me. Out. And when I'm drunk, I'm like, hi, you want to be my friend?
Put your face right here.
That's how it went.
She's a table buddy at Peppermill.
Yeah, I don't know how many people I sat with, but I remember a couple.
At least 2 tables.
All right, well, we're going to take a real quick break. We'll come back in just a few minutes after these words from our sponsors. You're listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com.
The sound of On Wheels Now, every Tuesday at 6 p.m.
If you like cars,
the smell of gasoline and rubber,
or just love motorsports and auto racing,
On Wheels Now is your inside look at local motorsports.
So don't miss the action.
We'll keep you in the loop with the latest local racing news.
We're race car drivers too, so join me, Michael,
and Mike, Tuesday at 6 p.m. Find us at onwheelsnow.com.
Attend the annual trade show where all your favorite adult BBW entertainers will be. BBW Fan Fest 2013, July 26th, 27th, and 28th in Las Vegas at the Tuscany. Find BBW Fan Fest on Facebook for more info.
Eve of destruction, tax deductions, inspectors, bill collectors, population out of hand. Suicide, too many bills, people all over the world are shouting in the war.
It's Sir Cooper every Thursday afternoon at 3 on VegasAllNetRadio.com and on the third Thursday of the month at 3 right here on KLAV.
Yes, this is Sir, and I approve this commercial.
Hey you, this is Vince here on the Talk with Vince show, where no subject is off the table. We'll explore the depths of your mind. Spirituality, we talk it. Enlightenment, we talk it. Politics, we talk that too. Ufology, you want it, you got it. Conspiracy facts, we're on it. Sex, we talk it. So join me every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. for Talk with Vince here on VegasAllNetRadio.com. Talk that will blow your mind.
Hey, this is Munch from the Geek Lounge. In case you haven't heard, the Geek Lounge is the one-stop shop for talk about all things anime, comics, manga, video games, movies, and everything geekdom. Tune in every Sunday at 4 on VegasAllNetRadio.com and geek out with us. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook at The Geek Lounge and on Twitter, Geek_Lounge. Geeks, be thou for the people.
Welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. We're now entering into the part where we tell you about all the fun shit you can do in the next month or so. That's right, the nationwide BBW Club Calendar segment. For this and more information, if you need more details, go to Facebook and look up Nationwide BBW Club Calendar. Everything is posted there. If you want your event posted and read live on our show, all you got to do is post it on Facebook, right to the Nationwide BBW Club Calendar page. We're starting off with the second annual Rock Your Curves plus-size fashion show. It's a day in fashion, November 10th at the Crown Plaza Hotel, LAX Airport, California. This is produced by Shiru. NAFA Capital Chapters Triple P. It's a pajama party with a purpose. Saturday, November 10th from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. at the Holiday Inn Laurel West in Laurel, Maryland. For more information, go to nafa.org. That's NAAFA.org. BBW Club Las Vegas. Upcoming dates, November 24th is a pajama party, and don't forget New Year's Eve. All the time you can find them at the Red Label Ultra Lounge on Sahara. For more information, check them out on Facebook. Thursdays are always thick at the Power Exchange. For more info, go to www.powerexchange.com. BBW Vegas Bash Cruising is leaving from Long Beach to Mexico. 7 days on the Carnival Inspiration. January 13th. For booking info, go to the Facebook page BBW Vegas Bash Cruising. Excellence BBW Winter Weekend in Vegas, February 7th. The Tuscany Hotel, and that's February 7th through the 10th at the Tuscany Hotel and Casino. For more information, go to XLENCEBBW on Facebook.
While you were doing that, we're trying to make our titties bounce. Sorry.
Celeste has a special talent.
Who? Celeste has a special talent?
She can titty bounce.
Ooh, she's got muscular control in her boobies.
I can do that.
Desiree, our muscles are just gone. There is no more.
Desiree's holding hers.
Let me see you, Sierra.
Okay, ready?
I got titty pump.
Oh, yeah, Sierra can do it, too. No, they didn't say rub your nipples platinum, okay?
I can do that.
Although
boobies
that's
are very
a good
special.
shot.
Yeah, but
one of them's a
vagophobia.
Yeah, but she's my best friend, so.
Can you play with her nipples? Will you let her play with your
Yeah,
boobies?
she'll let me play with her nipples.
Not on camera.
Let's everybody play with them.
Where are they? You know, you
They're
gotta
under
find
here.
where you're like, where are they?
Over here.
You go in the nipple search.
You gotta rub
I
them
have
so
to
they
do
tickle
that
a little bit,
sometimes.
so they pop out.
Because they float.
They do.
They do.
And when you have bigger boobs, like one will end up like down here, and one will up here.
Not if you're Alexia.
They don't always.
No, I adjust mine in the mirror and make sure they're all matched.
Symmetrical.
Right there.
She does.
What's wrong with this picture?
No, and not only adjust them, but she has to ask Silent Mike if they are level.
I don't have to, but I do because I
Okay.
know he likes it.
Okay.
Oh, he likes to be the leveler.
He does.
Do you have a boob level? Like, do you stick a level on there?
Make sure the little green water's in the right place.
I
right?
will. You know what? That's a good idea for a Christmas stocking stuffer.
Yeah,
a boob level.
leveler.
All you need
A
is
nipple
two nipple
level.
clamps attached to a tiny level. It'll be perfect. I can
Oh,
I
God.
can make it. That's what you're getting for
That would
Christmas.
make a great video for
It
us
would.
to do.
Right.
Breast
Right.
leveling.
You're leaning a little to the left. That was a little lower.
Well, you know,
Little higher, little
when you
higher.
wear a bra, it might be a little easier. But like, I don't have on a bra tonight, so they just flail about. Like wherever they end up, they're
Damn, no bra,
Freestyling.
no panties.
no bra,
Woo!
no panties. I was planning on getting naked later, so I figured it was
She
just
did mention
Well,
that.
you were almost there.
Yeah, I said,
Pretty much.
That's what I said. I said I'm naked under this dress.
Naked by yourself?
No.
No.
No, you got a friend.
No, we've all decided that
friend.
we're gonna walk around. Like, we've been trying to be respectful, you know. So we've all been wearing like pajamas and clothes, or whatever. But we've decided that fuck it.
Until we get out of the shower.
Yeah,
Everybody's
fuck
just,
it.
all
We're
over the
like,
place.
you know what? We're just gonna walk around naked. We normally do anyway. So why is it any different?
Who cares anyhow?
Now, you have no
Yeah.
problem with that, Desiree, just walking around naked with platinum in the house? Because you know
She just
nothing's
ain't
going to
getting
happen.
close to her
I don't have a
vajayjay.
problem with women. Like, I like boobs. I don't mind, the kissing thing. But the whole carpet muncher thing is not going down.
Oh, we didn't carpet munch, so you
Okay.
don't have nothing to worry about.
Were you guys scissoring?
Scissoring. That is awesome.
That's what it's called.
The intimate details.
Be in bed and not carpet munch.
The intimate details to our first experience are private, but we did not carpet munch
Yet.
Yet.
Right.
It was their first experience, It was probably
wanna
very.
know how she
I'll
can
bet.
lick some
I'll
pussy.
bet it was very romantic.
It actually was pretty hot. It was very, very intimate.
Lots. I bet it was a lot of.
Desiree's face.
There was a lot of kissing.
Desiree, you want to come stay at my house for a few days?
Maybe ear sucking. A lot of feeling.
It was a lot of alcohol. It was actually a lot of alcohol because we went to the Red Label last night, and after our adrenaline rush and breakfast and the liquor settling, when we got home, we were horny, and she was like, "No, we'll just wait till tomorrow." And I was like,
"Oh, good. Well, I didn't hear it because I had the TV on. I was on the phone. I had things going on. Thank God."
Well, that's kind of what inspired the opportunity was when I was like, "What's going on in Desiree's room?" And your TV was on. So no, there was none of that. I was afraid she was going to hear my Hitachi. I was like, "Oh God, Desiree's going to be making some kind of like in the living room or in the hallway talking about what's going on in there."
No, they know me. I'll be like, "Hey, knock that shit off." Better get a room for that.
Have one.
We were in the room. The door was closed.
You know,
somewhere else.
Our condo,
she does pay half the rent, right?
Our condo is like we have bamboo floors and like ultra vaulted ceilings, so you hear every fucking thing in that bitch. Everything. There is no sound barrier at all.
You better put carpet on the walls in your guys' rooms.
We have to do something because she had a visitor not too long ago, and all you heard was blah 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 blah. My door was closed. Her door was closed. Like I had music
was the headboard
going.
Smacking on the bed?
No, it was him smacking her, like rubbing up against her ass. And
wow.
And you know, I like it kind of aggressive, so it gets real aggressive.
And usually she talks louder, but she said she was being quiet because she didn't want me to.
Seriously, you guys need to buy a big tapestry, and both of you put one on your walls on both sides.
Yeah. We need something bigger in the fucking
will help,
tapestry.
but it'll help.
We need to have mattresses on them bitches.
Our rooms are gonna look like radio studios with the
Egg crate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna look like a recording studio.
That's funny.
Be like, why is your walls covered in egg crate?
In about 10 minutes, you'll find out.
Inkspot Story says, the joy of roommates.
Well, you know, it's cool because normally, like, you know, except for the girl sex thing, I don't mind. I'm like, fuck it. I'll cheer for you. Hey, good job.
I don't mind either, but
the whole, like, because I have a very vivid imagination, which is the problem. Because, like, if I could just, like...
All she can see is this.
Yeah, it is! No. It's the thought.
Hold up. I totally stole that from Robin Williams, by the way. Just saying.
It is the thought of the tongue going into the gaping hole that freaks me out.
Oh. But it ain't going into the gaping hole.
It is around that area.
What? Are you afraid, like
I think you might fall in and not be able to come back out.
Well, just strap a 2x4 on your back. You won't get stuck. Cross beams.
Desiree's gonna be digging for dikes. You dyke digger.
I have to get near a vagina. I put on a snorkel, gloves.
I'm ready. She got a hazmat suit with a tongue glued to the front of it. Do you think you can wash this out in the film?
Let's go spelunking, bitches. Let's do this.
I think Desiree's been a very good sport about it, though. Like, I was really...
It's just an adjustment, I would imagine.
Well, it's new for me, too, so...
Well, and Celeste is really cool, like, as a person. I like her, so that makes it a little easier.
Now,
if I didn't like her, it might be different.
I know you've been with women, but have you had relationships with women? Okay.
I mean, I've had, like, generic relationships. Like, never a one-on-one actual, like... dedicated relationship. It's new to me. So, and it was very important. You know, Desiree's my best friend, so it was really important that they got along because she's the number one. And so, for someone to come and, you know, I need them to be able to get along and have a good relationship.
Yeah,
because that's the only thing that's going to make me happy. I hate being in a situation where your best friend doesn't like your guy, or your guy doesn't like your best friend. It's or girl. It's an awkward situation to be in the middle of. So, I was really nervous with Celeste coming out, whether that was going to happen, you know, because I was meeting her for the first time, and she was meeting her. And
we know this from firsthand because I have the worst man picker in history. Like, if there's a retard within 50 miles, he will end up on my fucking doorstep. And she always hates him. She's like, this is and I'm like, just give it a chance. And she's always right, of course. Like, they're always fucking ultra huge massengills, but like,
which apparently is the popular costume for men this Halloween. Just saying.
So. The douchebaggery in my life is
And it's because I care about her. You know, I know she's a good person, and I know she does a lot for her guy. So I want to make sure that guy is a quality person that's going to reciprocate the same good qualities that she's going to invest and give her this, you know, the type of attention and love that she deserves in return.
And plus, we do everything together. So if one of us is dating somebody, we're both dating them.
Well,
like,
it might be easier
really
if she is in a relationship with a woman, because then you can do the 3 girlfriend things.
Right.
You know,
well, that's
having a boy is like really.
And then you don't really have to worry about me stealing your girl, because we know that's not going down.
That's right. Miss Badge, Queen Badgervogue over here.
No jealousy.
You have a brother. So are you afraid? Wait a minute. If you're afraid of the gaping hole, are you afraid of your own gaping hole?
Yeah, I don't like mine either. I actually like mine a lot more now that I know that it's sewn up, because you know. I had a hysterectomy because I had my cancer.
It ain't sewn up.
It is. I don't have a uterus. I don't have a cervix. I don't have, you know.
Which apparently makes her undateable too.
Yeah, right. Apparently that's not popular these days to be out of commission down there.
Everybody wants to have her as a baby mama.
And I ain't know.
Oh.
Yeah, see everybody's eyes. Woo.
She growled at a kid.
No baby mama.
I did growl at it.
She sure did.
We were at Walmart and this little fucker was walking in front of me and I growled at him. She's like, "Did you just growl at that kid?" I said, "I sure the fuck did."
Wait, growl like you growled at him.
The kids go running like, "Mom!"
That lady growled at me.
What's funny, because we were at Walmart looking for costumes
and
for
because
the
I'm
strip
fat,
off.
I was just breathing.
Yeah, well, she's intimidating as it is. She's intimidating as it is. But then Celeste, there's this weirdo that was like in the costume contest or in the costume section of Walmart, and he's like looking at the costumes or whatever. What did he say? He was like,
"Oh, this won't creep them out." The little whatever it was, little novelty thing.
Oh yeah, it was like a little skeleton, and he danced. And then she said to him,
"Oh, I think you got that covered already."
She tells the guy he's creepy.
In a nonchalant way, and he does not even get it. And we are cracking up.
We're like, "Let's leave, let's go, hurry! He's gonna figure it out."
She totally fits in with us, by the way, because we are such big smartasses.
And she looks so innocent, but then she says things and like totally fits in. Like she does things and says things that like, "What, you princess, Miss Tiara?"
And it's funny because when she tells us, she like tells us in our ear like it's a secret.
Okay,
like,
I have to say that as an outsider looking in, she don't look that innocent. Sorry.
She tries to play the diva princess role.
No.
She's very quiet.
She usually has
She's
on
good
her
at
tiara,
it, though.
but, you know.
I know.
Today.
I left it at home.
That's because she made the claim. I'm her bitch. I mean, what else are you gonna do after that?
She doesn't want to get in trouble.
Bark when told to.
Yeah, I was told to stay away.
Oh, okay.
You have a 5-foot rule, Sweetcheeks.
So
I would say you're gonna come hang out with me.
So you're here in Vegas. How long are you here in Vegas
I leave
for?
Tuesday.
So you're only here for a short time.
And you have plans to come back?
Oh yeah, I'll be back.
Well, she's got a new girlfriend.
I know,
maybe.
that's what I'm saying. Is the next trip planned yet?
Okay, so
Or
where
a
are you
holiday or
from
something.
originally?
Florida.
Florida. There's a lot of great porn stars in Florida.
Well, that's where Platinum comes from, is Florida.
I think that's where we need to
Because
go.
that's all there is to do in Florida.
It's too hot. You can't go outside.
Fucking film. Fucking
too human.
Did you know Sandy was coming? Is Sandy hitting, or is it
That's up north?
It's up north now. It's
yeah.
getting ready to hit
Yeah.
Maryland and that
New York area.
Oh my God, that's way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a tsunami in Hawaii last night.
There was?
Yeah.
What?
There was. I woke up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and my news channel was on like always.
Poor Sheldon.
And yeah, it was a tsunami in Hawaii.
I had no idea.
Well,
I don't
since
think
I've
it was
been-
as big as they thought, but yeah, there was a tsunami.
Since I've been here, I've been completely disconnected from the world. I never know what time it is here.
That's Vegas.
That is
a
Vegas.
Vegas
know.
thing.
I'll look at
Because nothing closes.
Yeah, that's yep.
And
Well,
and
yeah.
and right now it
Yeah.
gets so dark so early it could still be 6 o'clock in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
And
You never know.
there's never a clock in a casino.
No,
I haven't been to.
Or
I went to
around
like
our
a summer.
house, apparently. Like, we never know what time it is. That's half
right.
the time we're late for whatever.
That's
because
because we're so used to being in the environment of Vegas, where
And then I like to
I don't know
go
what
to
day
like
it is.
parties and stuff late. I don't like to go early because I
We
like to
know.
go there when shit is.
I don't know that you should be good.
And I'm a type A person. But okay, we got to get there at this time and blah blah blah.
I'm the same way. I'm always
On the way
time.
here, she was all freaking out in the back of the seat. I could just feel the tension.
She Twittered me.
'Cause we
I'm
were
at
late.
the mercy. I'm at the mercy of others.
I said those ladies.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll get used to porn star time.
Right. That's what it is.
Hey,
too.
we were here at 7:30. That's early for us.
Yeah, it is.
We would have normally got here at like 8:35. 8:40. Yeah. We'd have been outside like, hey, we called. Oh, but we're at the door.
So what prompted your trip out here? Was it Platinum?
Yeah, well, yes. You know. I heard about some events that were going on, so.
Oh, so you came to do your thing,
Do my
strut
thing,
your
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And we'll
The
talk about
promotion.
that after our next
Okay.
break. That's great. So that wasn't the main reason? Was that the main reason, or?
Well, eventually, at first it was just an event, and then I started talking with Platinum, and they said, okay, well, I'll come up out there, and as long as I can get donations, which I did.
I saw. I was looking at your blog today and saw all your stuff on there.
I was excited.
Send Celeste
Give
to
her some money.
Vegas.
Well, she had talked to me, and she was like, I'd really love to come, but I don't know if I can afford it. And I was like, well, here's the thing. In this business, if you tell people, hey, I'll do custom videos in exchange for a donation to get me to Vegas, I was like, just go out there and do a YouTube vlog. And sure enough, she did a vlog, and a couple days in, she was like, it's not really getting any attention. And then one day she texted me, and she's like, oh my gosh, I got all my money in one day. And she's like, and they're still sending money. And I'm like, that's all it takes.
There you go.
It's a good idea.
I gotta put on a vlog.
Ask and you shall receive.
That's
Vlogs
true.
are the best, though. Like, you know, because it's like people like it when you can connect with them, or they can connect with you, or feel like they, you know, can be helpful in some other aspects. You know, like kind of on a personal level. You know, they want to feel connected. So, vlogs are a great way to do that. You know, where you can interact with people and, you know, ask them for shit.
So, what are some of the events that you participated in while you were here?
Where do I start? Wednesday was the stripper karaoke. That was fun. We sang.
Yeah, Hustler.
Well, I don't know about singing, but
Oh,
we made
took
noise.
over. Yeah, we made noise.
We have found out that we do not harmonize well over karaoke.
But like when we're
Were
somewhere
you
else, we
drinking
do.
yet?
Yeah,
No.
I was.
I was actually.
I was.
Yeah, but we have
Okay.
like horrible microphone harmonization.
It's not good.
In the car, what?
In the car, yeah.
We all sounded horrible solo and together. Like, we just sucked.
But it was fun.
But that's the
But it
part. That's
doesn't
the fun
matter
part
at
of karaoke.
Yep.
It
so.
doesn't matter, yeah.
So that was Wednesday night, and then Thursday, of course,
It was a strip
was.
competition.
And we understand you placed
I did. I
a
actually
couple of times.
I got fourth in the costume contest and first for the actual competition. Somehow.
And I got first at the amateur competition.
I know we're gonna
Finally, I won that bitch. I'm retired from it now.
Now, did you have a good time doing that?
Yeah.
Had
good
you ever done
experience.
anything like that before?
No, I'm not a dancer.
Are there clubs like Little Darlings and stuff like that? I'm sure there are down in Florida.
There's actually a BBW strip club down there. In
There
St.
is an
Pete.
actual BBW strip club
Yep.
in
Really?
Florida.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
It's
What part?
St. Petersburg.
Yeah.
It's
Near
off
Tampa.
of like Gandy.
Yeah, it's
and-
Andy and like I don't know what the other road.
Jacob
Fourth,
Palmer,
maybe?
I command you to go to Florida
Yeah.
to go check
Imagine.
out this
I've been there. The thing is,
I met
it's,
Jacob
BBW strip
this
club
week.
and then open
Yeah,
one here
he's
in
awesome.
Vegas.
There was one in California, too, for a while called Cherry Bombs.
yeah, I remember that.
There's also
Yeah.
like Valep City. They've tried a few in California,
Uh-huh.
but they don't tend to have longevity.
That's because it's the same five fatties dancing every night. They don't
That's
have
true.
a turnover rate like they do with skinny strippers because you don't have a lot of fat girls who are willing to get up and get naked.
Well, and then there's like, I'm willing to get naked, but nobody wants to see that because, for one, I'm extremely graceless. Like, I would fall off the floor if it was possible, right? I get on the pole to hold on for dear life. Like, spin around that bitch, no thank you. I'm trying to stay steady. So, like, and I, for some reason, cannot take my clothes off in synchronization with anything. Like, I just want to get naked, okay? The whole striptease thing eludes me. I don't like, just
She
take it
can't
off.
sing. She has no rhythm, and her vagina doesn't work. She's a catch.
For all those that have been stalking her about wanting to marriage her, you just found out.
I love you, Desiree.
There's a reason why she's sitting in the junkyard. Just kidding.
Sell that shit for scrap.
And you know what's
now.
funny?
I
She,
didn't say my vagina doesn't work. I said it was sewed up.
That you know what? That doesn't give a very good like visual.
It doesn't.
My JJ
And
soda.
All I see is clit, flat space asshole. That's all I see.
I got rid of that dark cavern, y'all.
you know, she told
Don't
me,
need
she's
that,
like,
dark
she's like,
hole.
get used to it. We're gonna grow old together. We're gonna be old maids together.
With a house full of hedgehogs.
Pets that don't talk back.
I I think you make great. If anything, you're great eye candy, Desiree.
Oh well, thank you. At least I'm good for something, right?
If anybody's looking for an Amazon trophy,
she's pretty to look at.
She won't fit on your fireplace mantle. However,
my mouth works fine though.
That it does.
And my hands. I give good.
Just as long as it ain't on a vajayjay.
And my tits.
Okay.
I got a few good, qualities.
She's got a roller too.
She's very loyal.
All right. So Thursday night was the strip off. Friday night.
What was it?
Fremont Experience.
Look at everything. I don't know what's going on anymore. Fremont.
You went down to Fremont Experience.
Yep.
You didn't perform or anything down there.
No.
You just went to go visit. Got to see a little bit of our city. And did you enjoy
You
yourself?
didn't do the bungee cord across the
Zip line.
Zip line, yeah.
We're too fat.
Yeah.
Well, she may not be.
250. You make it.
Just right there.
And then Saturday night.
That was last night.
BBW Club Las Vegas.
We went to Sapphire.
Oh, that's right.
We went to Sapphire.
I don't know what's
and
going
then
on.
Red Label.
Did you go watch the strippers, the male strippers?
We
at
tried.
Sapphire? You tried to?
It was awful.
No,
And as much as I like male
awful.
strippers, okay, for them to suck was really disappointing for me.
Oh, that's sad.
It was like watching a bunch of pretty boys prance around a stage, and if I wanted that, I'd go to the gay bar. So
there was one good
I
part.
want to see good strippers. Like I want to.
She wants to sing flopping dong.
No, I don't even really like.
No, I
I've
don't
seen
think
plenty
they
of
show.
dong.
No.
But I mean, I've been to real strip shows where the guys do things.
It's a show.
It's a show.
Like the Chippendales or something, right?
Like Magic Mike.
Or
well, it's like women. It's like when you go to a female strip club. Anybody can just stand there and dance on the pole. I want to see you get up there and work it. Do something that's going to be like, wow.
I want it to be goddamn near Cirque du Soleil. Like, I just want that shit to be like, pop off. Right? Whoa! Like,
because
the best,
she can't.
Right? Exactly. Exactly. That is exactly
I
it.
agree, because the first time I ever seen a male review years ago, like, I didn't know what to expect, so I thought it was just going to be bad. But it was like a real show. Like, they had characters and costumes and pulling shit out.
I tell you, I tell everybody
great.
this story. I was at Chicago a couple years ago, and the best stripper experience I ever had. This guy, his name was Stallion, he literally picked me up by my waist, put me in the air, threw me on his hips, and fucking rode me like Seabiscuit. We damn near got married. Okay? I was like, oh my god. I think I gave him $50 that night. I was like, okay, take it all. Like, oh my god. That was some good shit.
Notice the dollars came from her tits.
They did. They were all in there. Yeah. I was like, take it all, take it all.
This is the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on Vegas on netradio.com, streaming live on our website, sincitybounty.com. You can join the chat if you make an account at Ustream and chat with us. We have in studio Celeste Jolie, Platinum Puzzy, and Desiree Devine. They're telling us about their week. They're giving us their catch-up, which is
We
awesome.
haven't got to the good part yet.
We haven't got to the good part yet. It's time for a mandatory break, so when you download this puppy, it'll be in a nice, beautiful 2 parts and fast and quick download. Our music during the break is going to be from Anthony Daniels, also known as Moose or Moosius. Moose, the musical centurion. We've played his song before. He's from Louisiana. He's brought to us by a contact at BBW Fan Fest 2012. Vixen Blue, remember?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, if you like this song, you can find his music at cdbaby.com/urban grooves, GROOVZ. So that's what you're going to get right after a couple of messages from Sweetcheeks and our friends over at EMG. And then we'll be back right after that.
Pretty kitty boo, watch out for those claws.
Get connected to your audience with Endeavor Media Group. Find them online at emgnv.com.
Embrace your endeavors and take it to the limit with Endeavor Media Group. Visit them online at emgnv.com.
If you're looking to further your acting, modeling, or athletic career, contact Endeavor Media Group at emgnv.com.
Endeavor Media Group is a sports and entertainment PR firm connecting its clients with audiences everywhere through movies, television, radio, publications, websites, mobile applications, and special events. Visit emgnv.com.
EMG represents clients of all sizes and in a variety of industries. The firm works with companies, organizations, famous individuals, and political groups to advance their interests, manage communication-related matters, promote products and services, handle issues, and mitigate specific problems. Visit Endeavor Media Group online at emgnv.com.
This is Sweetcheeks with the curvaceous bounty of Sin City. In this election year, knowledge is power. Know the issues, know the candidates, and remember to vote. Your vote is your voice. And besides, you get a really cool sticker.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm out there. I'm sorry, man. Welcome to my world. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like on this habit. Some people call me persistent. They say, son, you need to slow down and pay attention. You always think you're right and never listen. They don't know what they missing. How much I know the situation. How Jesus and God bless me with education. To think about sides and answer with no hesitation. Oh, yeah. A new level of elevation. Now what I'm bringing out here, let me tell you. And the persuasion I'm promoting is sharing. You think I'm overbearing? I'm showing that I'm caring. Don't want you to learn the hard way, that leave you swearing. Easy way, man. And this burden that you're wearing, I can feel in the air all the time. I give you a peace of mind. You list my piss and vinegar all the time. Sorry that my body is younger than my soul. And it's stronger than yours. Here we go. Trying to show all of y'all there's a new way to hustle. 90% they use is muscle. Guess what? But me thinks I got through to use more than the 10%. And I ain't content to need a translator to say what I meant. I ain't always correct, but you never hear me when I'm wrong. And if you do, just blame it on my skins and bones. And they still soul searching, stuck rehearsing. When the drive's supposed to be working to a fellowship, not a dictatorship. Come on, get a grip, swim away from the sinking ship. Sensitivity needs to knee-jerk decisions. And tautologies is all I spit, I got that way through precision. I done made my decision, here I'm living, y'all just visiting. See y'all later.
Hi, this is Luis from the Geek Lounge. You know, every year thousands of them are being destroyed without even a second thought. What am I talking about, you ask? I'm talking about used video games. Every day, thousands of games are being neglected and traded after people have lost interest in them. So when you go to your local video game retailer, tell them that you want to buy used and give a game a good home and a good console. This is Luis from the Geek Lounge reminding you that no matter what console you play, please buy used, not new.
This message is brought to you by the Geek Lounge and the Epic Awesomeness Council, who are also the Geek Lounge.
Welcome, Mabuhay. This is Gina, your host from Gina B Live USAP USAP at Vegas All Net Radio. Las Vegas, baby. Gina B Live every Thursday, 3 to 4 p.m. Join me to talk about Filipino, Asian American culture, entertainment, sports, events, and my accents. Gina B Live USAP USAP at VANR every Thursday, 3 to 4 p.m.
Hello, I'm Stephen Hollingsworth, and I've had so many jobs in my life. From cleaning toilets and emptying trash cans to training and managing employees at multi-million-dollar companies. I've been an excellent employee with bad management and a great manager with less than stellar employees. That's why I created a new show called All in a Day's Work, for employees and employers to meet in the middle and have frank discussions about how we can work together to make work better. Join me for All in a Day's Work, Saturday at 1 p.m. on VegasAllNetRadio.com. Remember, it's good to have a job, but it's better to have one you love.
See the award-winning Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City and your favorite BBW porn stars at BBW Fan Fest 2013, July 26th, 27th, and 28th at the Tuscany Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas, Nevada. For more information, go to BBW Fan Fest on Facebook.
Follow your favorite BBW porn stars on Twitter. Find them all at bbwgirltweet.com.
The views and opinions expressed on the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City do not reflect those of this radio station or its affiliates.
Calypso, Alexia, Sierra, and Sweetcheeks are personalities put on for your entertainment.
All music, stories, and characters are the sole property of their creators and are protected under international copyright laws.
The stories are real, the language is explicit, the behavior is outrageous.
If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen. Well, my girl's got the sweetest pussy, nestles in her lap. Be the first to admit and wanna stroke that kitten, fell right into her trap. Now all that fur and purring gives me cause to pause. She may have a pretty kitty, but watch out for those claws.
Straight out of Las Vegas, Nevada, it is the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City, starring Sierra, Calypso, Alexia, and Sweetcheeks.
Welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on Vegas, allnetradio.com, streaming live from our website at sincitybounty.com. You can watch us in person, on video. Over at our website, and you can see all the boobage that's here in the studio. We got some from we've got some from Sierra over there. Did we do a bra shot yet? We got some from Sierra. We got Sweetcheeks over here. We've got the beautiful Celeste Jolie. God damn. We got the beautiful Celeste Jolie down here at the end. Of course, Platinum Puzzy and the Grand Canyon cleavage of Desiree Devine.
What do you have in your... Wait a minute. There's something in there.
Oh, it could be anything.
Oh, okay.
Stuffing your bra now?
I don't have any pockets.
That was like down the crack. That wasn't stuffing the bra.
And then I don't know if you can see her on the camera, but behind me we've got board operator extraordinaire Emily back here in the corner.
Hi, Emily.
She's never heard the show, so she's in here just checking things out.
You're in for a treat.
Cocksucker.
Right off to start with. Right.
You got to start with something. Motherfucker.
I think Desiree and I should do a blog, or Desiree, Celeste, and I should do a vlog about the many uses of Desiree's boobs.
That's a good idea.
Well, I always wanted one that was
perfect for a
called
Tumblr.
uses for a fat cheek, like shade on a sunny day, and like coverage from the rain, place to store your remote control.
You always know where the good food
101
is.
uses for a fat chick.
I think she should have to register her tits as a lethal weapon.
Honestly.
Honestly.
Seriously start a business where I sell advertising space on my boobs. Like, get the little fake tattoos and just, have people look all the time anyways. Well, now I can just give
Well,
them
you know what? If you start a business, I'd like to be one of your billboards.
Yeah, what you should do is you should start off with like what they have for the outdoor advertising, where it says advertise here. 5 million people see these every day.
That's funny. That's a good point.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
All right, a mental note.
Speaking of things on boobs, our guest of the night, our actual guest of the night. These two are like part of the show, right? So our actual
we're
guest
like
of the
family.
night.
That's what I told Avian. I was like, I need media passes. I'm with Sin City County. I got to do an update.
So Celeste Jolie, you've got Creole Queen on your boob.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about that. Now, Creole is a southern thing.
I'm half Haitian, actually, and half American Indian.
Nice.
Yep.
Haitian American Indian.
Yep, that's me.
Anything else thrown in there?
Nope.
Just Haitian? So you're not a mutt.
Creole meaning
I'm a
like
hybrid.
you
I'm a
got
hybrid.
to eat some good gumbo and like Creole like that?
No, that's Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
different.
thought Creole wasn't Louisiana.
Well, yes and no. It's that's the culture.
Oh,
It's
I
Creole
got you.
culture,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's
Can I
different.
have my pen back? Because I have to doodle while I'm on the air.
She does.
I do.
If she can't doodle, she'll lose her fucking mind.
All right, I will.
She
Put
has
it up
no
your
problem
hole.
with that.
All right.
You know what? If you stuff that in your vajayjay, she'll never touch it again. You'll never steal my pen again.
like the poor guy the other night. He's never going to wear that hat again.
Oh, the one from the contest?
Yeah.
Let's get to that now.
Hold on. It's 8:30. It's usually BBW Fan Fest update. You find something to update us with?
Actually, no. We've been busy planning the Little Darlings BBW strip off and then working with Power Exchange. We're trying to develop relationships so that we can bring a stronger foundation. We're funding it ourselves this year, so we're going to need a stronger foundation. So the basics of Fan Fest are already set up, and we're going to open early registration soon. This website's been redesigned.
It's still running?
It's still in the process of having there's been some updates since the last time I mentioned it on air, but we're in the process of getting like the payment buttons on there and photos from last year or this past event and all the events that we attend as BBW Fan Fest. So
people can just stay tuned for updates coming up.
Yeah, stay tuned for updates. What do you think of the new design? I think it's really hot.
I love it. I need your webmaster, which is probably you, to send me a logo so we can put a link on our website.
I have the logo.
Fest. Okay. So,
And,
I love the purple.
You guys are going to be on there under sponsors, of course. We just got to, get it updated.
I stole that, by the way. I stole it from the one that you have up on your Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
So I stole it because I know Silent Mike plays it.
You didn't steal it. You just used it.
I'm using it. Yes.
We're affiliated. It's different. You steal it when the person doesn't know.
Right.
They don't know you. They don't have any idea what you need it for. And they actually
They don't
care.
know why.
Yeah.
Get that picture of me up on your wall.
Okay, so now let's get into the contest. Let's talk about the contest.
Yes, let's talk about the contest.
Since you guys were BBW Fan Fest was a sponsor of it.
Let's get closer.
And by the way, just to start off, I don't know if it's okay if I say this, but we're never gonna work with Little Darlings again.
Yeah.
They're horrible. Like, they have the worst business practices of any professional establishment we've experienced.
Wow.
It's a strip club. Yeah.
Well, and I have to say that the girl that used to handle the BBW contest, she's now a stripper there because they drove her ragged, basically, is what I've been told. But it was a different feel, a different environment than in the past. So I don't know if it was because there's new people doing things or if that's generally how they practice.
It was the first time that they'd ever allowed anyone from the outside to come in and help promote it and be involved. And they don't like giving up any control. And when they control things, then they need to also stay true to their word. And what happened is all of the things that they'd agreed to when the day came, it blew up. And they did not follow through with the things that they said that they would do, and left everything to me, or to us, to try to fix. And it was a real bad situation. Like, if you look at the footage, or if you saw me that night, I did the best that I could to wing it, but you could tell I was very frustrated. It was very difficult to maintain my cool. I really wanted to just, and this one here, I was waiting for her to finally bust
Well,
her.
and it's not like it was things that, they weren't our ideas. It was things that they had come up with that they offered to, us to promote. And, Platinum did most of the work because she had the, rapport with the girl or whatever. But it just, when it came down to the night, like there was a porn star portion, which was their idea. And they pulled the prize money from the porn star competition, but people had already come and traveled, and to be part of the competition. So it was fell on, because Platinum was the host, so it fell on her shoulders to make good on the prize money.
So I had to follow through. It's my responsibility to make sure that the girls are out there competing for money, that there's money, so it came out of my pocket. But then the bad part is that they offered to pay me for hosting, and then didn't do that either. So
that's very sad to me, because
they paid a small portion.
Such a good thing in this town, and it's such a big thing that it makes me sad.
But it's not actually not a sad thing. It's a great thing, because we had a major learning experience, and we walked away with the knowledge of do everything in writing.
Right.
I'm not a promoter, but if I'm going to be one, I know now that everything that we discuss, not just email, not just text, it needs to be written in a contract. And that way, when things don't follow through the way that they're supposed to, I have some legal recourse.
Right.
I walked in thinking that they were going to do everything that they said that they were going to do, and when they didn't, I had nothing to stand on.
Right.
And bitching and complaining wasn't going to do it. So I just knew I had to wing it and go through. Luckily, Pete Housley with BBW Girl Tweet is an awesome resource, a great friend. And he was like, next time we'll get a venue, we'll lock it down. You'll know this is what you need to do. You already know how it works now. And you can totally control it without having to worry about something like this ever happening again.
Sometimes you have to go through at least the one time to just know what to expect, and then how to make it better, because you can, even as you're going through it, you can see, maybe we should have done it this way instead of this way, and I don't like the way that they did that, so maybe we'll try it this way.
Well, it has the potential to be such a great event, but there was so much downtime, and people were so bored. People just left, and it was...
Well, the downtime was... Well, and I was in the back, though. Wasn't the downtime when they were calculating the votes?
Yeah. No, it started when they wanted the girls to be there at 7.
I know.
And the thing didn't start till 12. So that was 5 hours.
Oh, I know.
Right, it was supposed to start at 11, but of course everything is stripper time.
And the fat girl over in the corner says there was no food.
There was.
There was no food. And what was crazy is that they told us that there was normally food at special events. And I was like, the fat girl event they didn't bring food for?
Well, we've never had food in the past there. Ever, but
the one that we do next
time
will.
Be there at 7.
No, I never had to be there at 7. Like 9.
We've
had to be there like at 9.
That's reasonable.
Yeah,
I can see an hour probably before the event takes place. But
okay, so there were two dance competitions that night. There was the amateur and the professional,
and then a costume
contest. And you participated in the professional. Mm-hmm. So tell us what you. Tell us a little bit about your participation in the contest.
Oh, my participation. Well, I was freaking out the whole day. I was watching YouTube videos, actually, trying to learn how to dance. But, yeah.
I gotta learn how to dance.
I gotta do this.
She got on stage and looked petrified.
I gave her some words of wisdom in the back.
No, the best part of her dance was when she was standing in front of me, looking at the pole, saying, "I can do this." She actually said it out loud, and I teared up a little. It was so funny.
But I did it.
She did it. She was like, "I'm getting on this pole."
There was a lot of people, though, that I saw on my Facebook that had never done anything like that before, and some of them even said, "I didn't win anything, but I fucking did it." There was a lot of comments of it. So.
Well, here's another part that happened with the whole thing is like the way that I don't even know why we had judges there. They decided themselves how it all got distributed, and it was a really crappy situation to get up there. And I didn't get to watch most of the performances, so I didn't really know who should have won what because I didn't get to see it. I was backstage, and you couldn't really tell. So, it was really crappy when a lot of people were like, well, this part, not that she shouldn't have won, but, you know what I mean? Like, it was was just knowing that there was any discrepancies with that. You know, I didn't want to be involved with anything that was not legitimate. So next time it will be done completely different. And when we have judges, what the judges say is what goes. So I apologize to anybody who may have came. Julia Sands, Michelle Austin, who else was there? Scarlett Bavoon or Bella, Buxom Bella. Buxom Bella were the porn stars that came as well, Celeste. And you guys did an awesome job. The performances were amazing. And I'm so sorry if you're listening. I am so sorry for the way that things took place. I will make sure that it never happens again.
So I want to hear about your performance. I want to know
Yeah,
what you
tell
did.
it. Tell
I'd like to know what I did. I blacked out when I got up there. What did I do? I got on the pole. I did that once, and then I just danced around. There's 3 different poles. I just went around there, and there was 2 songs. That was
So you had to dance to
and
the
it's totally
songs?
nude.
Yeah. So you stripped off. So
Yeah,
you were
I did.
wearing your costume.
Yep.
Did you use your costume? Your air?
It was my Halloween costume. I had something else on.
Oh, you had something else on?
Yep, like a little
She
mesh,
yellow
yellow
fishnet.
mesh. Yeah.
Now, what do you mean by you got on the pole? Did you grabbed and swung around it? Did you
went up one?
Oh, you
one
climbed
step.
the pole?
Not all the way up, no.
Yeah, she did get up there on the pole and spun around a little bit. Yeah, I was like, oh. Like, I was kind of shocked that she did that.
She made friends. When she did that, there was a couple that went over there and threw some ones on there. They were like, yeah.
How much in tips did you get?
Tips like $15.
Nice. And so, what place did you take in the contest?
First for that
First
one.
for the dancing contest. So we got both winners in the studio today. That's awesome. And then for the costume contest, did you have to do anything special for the costume contest?
Just strut out there.
And that was 4th place.
Yep.
Did you get anything for that?
Yeah, I got a little gift basket.
Nice.
I got my new dildo.
Come in handy with the
Which we used last night.
Well, I'll have a problem at FanFest because I won't have any materials to make my baskets for. Because my last 2 wins were when I used a lot of the stuff when I made those baskets for FanFest.
Nice.
Or my 2 second placers.
I have got to say that I was so I have never been so entertained in all my life as when I saw Sweetcheeks walk out on.
The look on Jacob's face.
Okay. So while the girls, I know that the girls want to go get something to eat because that's what we like. But before they leave, let's talk about Sweetcheeks and her performance and her win.
So talk about your costume first. Give us a
Well,
little setup.
well, first of all, I'm twice the age of all of them girls in there. So
Yes.
I was either going to win it or this was going to be it.
First of all, she made me put her on last.
I did.
She said, do not let me go out until the last part of the
Well,
competition.
and I was really the only one that had like a costume for the
costume.
Like it was part of my act.
You were the only one that had an act.
Yeah.
Everyone else just went out there and wung it. You were like, this is what I'm going to do, and I've got this, and I've got that, and I'm so excited, and I'm like,
Yeah, everybody else was just in like stripper gear and went out and like pranced around, but you had like an act.
And that's what she likes.
That's what I like.
That's what I like too. I like to have a show. I like.
what
to
made
be
you
the
come
show.
up with those ideas? Like,
Well, it's actually an old idea I used a couple of years ago, but I added a lot to it. Like I
Like
put
the bunny and the
lights
rabbit?
the blues.
the bunny and the rabbit.
I
The bunny and the
had
rabbit.
a stuffed rabbit in my ass crack.
That was
So
awesome.
you literally pulled out because I was dressed like a magician. Was the whole idea?
Oh, was that it? I didn't get that at all.
Yeah, but I had lights in the blue. So I had, when I
She literally pulled
the
it out of her
ass
ass.
out of the bunny out, I thought Jacob was going to shit his pants.
She pulled a rabbit out of her ass.
Right,
About
six
6 different shades.
Yeah.
But Pete Housley, being bald-headed and very pale skin, was like super red. And I kept saying on the mic, "This one's for you, Pete." And he was like,
Well,
oh
and
my
then
God.
of course I had the string of hankies that came out of another chubby roll. But the killer was I had a double dog.
I told Pete that was for him.
Tucked under my fat roll.
When
that
she
didn't care, and
brought
I
that
stripped
fucker
down,
out.
and then I pulled that. So I had shit coming out of everywhere. I looked like a magician. Okay, you know.
Was it that giant double dong we used in our
It
routine?
was the giant double
That
dog
is
I
awesome.
had. So people didn't know where this shit came from. Wait, Mama was there.
Yeah, DJ said I looked up and then there was this enormous double dong. I don't know where she pulled that out of.
It's like,
where he's still asking me, where did she get that
and
from?
I was like, okay, can I pull my balloon underwear off and still keep the double dog wedged in there? And I did. So
I saw it floating around in there, and I was like, "Hey, Pete, that's for you. I'm going to use that on you later." It was like, oh my God.
Yes, you were right up close. Anybody else couldn't. It just like part of my chubby roll. But it's so funny because
during the day that day, my grandson, who's 5, was helping me blow up balloons for my costume. Okay? And he's putting the little lights in the balloons, and he goes, "Grandma, what is this for?" And I said, "Well, it's for a competition." He goes, "Do you have to be on the stage?" "Yeah." "Oh, it's like that one you watch on TV, Project Runway." So he thought I was going to Project Runway. So the next morning he goes, "Grandma, did you win Project Runway?" "I won Project Runway."
Well, it's almost 100% true. It is a runway, and it was a project, and you won.
Project.
Right.
Yeah. So I was just like, I'm going to put on the show, and you know, it was great because like during the whole day, as I was getting everything ready and together, and I felt real peace. I felt like, all right, this is it. I'm taking this bitch home, and yeah. So for me, it's the show. It's
You
all
were the
about
first,
the show.
the only person actually to get like a standing ovation.
she
Like
really
people
did.
stood and was like, they were so impressed by you, and I was still laughing and crying at the same.
How much did you make in
But-
tips?
About almost $60 in tips.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was the last one to perform, so
Right.
yeah. So
You
that
got
was
the
pretty
last
good.
of their dollars.
I got the last of their dollars.
I was holding on to mine.
And then,
I
of
was
course,
kinda
I did my
purchased.
traditional pulled the judge's hat off and did one of those between my cracks.
Which he said
did
he will
not get
never
any-
wear again.
But
He was so
To be
pissed.
honest, there's no pussy juice on it because it never touched my
He doesn't care.
inside.
He
was
said,
this?
he goes,
He's a Mexico.
he goes,
Yeah.
it's not the point of who she is. He said, there's pussy juice on my hat. He was like really serious.
And trust me,
Who was this?
Some guy, some judge, he was there, and I did my little hat trick.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, that's what.
He's
But
very
then-
serious
but-
about his
But
hats,
our buddy
okay, just to put
E,
it that
our
way.
buddy E, the photographer, has a picture of Jacob holding the bunny like, what the fuck? Like, where did this come from?
There's a picture of the bunny
Well,
sitting
and
on
you
the
guys,
stage
and I'm
on
putting my
Facebook.
stuff together, and I say to my
Well, you
grandson that day as we're making my project, Rylan, do you have a stuffed rabbit somewhere?
Oh,
Here,
no, you
Grandma.
took your
Yeah,
grandson
Grandma, I got one. It's
stuffed
in the
rabbit?
toy box.
He's gonna be
Fine,
scarred
it's
for
a
life.
bunny.
You didn't give it back to him, did you?
Oh hell no, Jacob had that. I don't know what.
oh
happened
great,
to that
Jacob's at
bunny.
home sniffing the stuffed bunny
Oh!
around.
Yeah, he was so
Masturbating to the
scared
bunny.
after that. He was afraid to hold the little scarves.
Yeah,
He'd
the
let him
scarves
go. Like,
Do you know, Platinum, since you guys were in charge, do you know if there's video or
Oh, yes.
pictures?
Yes,
and-
I had-
video.
Well, and E took a lot of pictures
Right.
too. I know.
Well,
that.
I know he hasn't posted his yet, so.
No, actually, they have to provide the photos to us first, and then we'll
Their
release
regular
them.
photographer, the guy that actually took the pictures for Hustler magazine last year, when I was in the Hustler magazine, was there taking pictures for them
Q.
again last night.
Yeah, he was there. We had Lee Austin, who usually submits to AVN and XBiz. We had Plush Media, both Earl and I don't know the other guy's name.
Oh, Rick.
Rick, is he the okay? Yeah, we had them there, and then we also hired a videographer to video the entire event.
That is fucking awesome.
So
I want to see the
when is
video.
this going to be available?
I don't know what or how much I'm going to release yet. I need to review the footage before I can, but there will definitely be some stuff I can't tell you what it is. It'll just ruin. And I'm not deleting yours either.
Don't delete anything. You got to keep them as outtakes.
I
for
paid
like
him to
10
be
years
there.
down
You
the
damn
road.
right I'm going to have that footage.
Fucking yeah.
I'm going to watch it myself and be like,
blackmail.
I didn't get to watch her performance. But I would
Yes,
like
you
to say,
did.
kind of. I was peeking around the corner.
Boy, and I saw her back there.
That's my girl. I had to watch a little bit.
Well,
yeah.
it was great because, like the house mother there, she's like, "Hey, you gonna win this year?" I go, "Damn, girl, I'm old. I gotta win so I can retire."
Yeah.
And she goes, so when I got done, she goes, "Did you retire it tonight?" I said, "We'll see. I tried."
No, you got to be at our. Well,
no, I will be a part of it. I'll be a judge. I'll be
now.
a coach. I'll do anything to be part of it. I'm just done
you
competing.
could go be the house mom.
good. Then
for
you
that.
guys can be a sponsor. We couldn't put you on as a sponsor because one of your hostesses.
Yeah. Well, now
were-
that I won it, I'm good.
But I would like to say thank you to all the sponsors that provided donations. We got an immense amount of stuff donated
that's
for the
awesome.
baskets, and we got toys from Threesome Lingerie. We got passes and jewelry, bling bling from La Freak Boutique and Power Exchange. Sienna Hills. We got a bunch of toys, lingerie, and different little items
You
from
know who
Sienna
was
Hills.
there? Came
Hustler
in.
gave us
Kitty
a bat.
Spanks a lot came in too.
Yeah.
And Kitty performed too.
We got stuff from Hustler. Goodness gracious. We got a nail certificate from
Mama.
our very own Mama. Gosh, hello.
There was apparently some kind of
Permanent makeup.
My camera went away.
There was lots of stuff. I mean, thousands of dollars worth of stuff. It was amazing.
That's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
we did it.
Now, I might have liked to win that permanent makeup kind of thing, huh? The year I want to win the basket, I don't. No, I'm just kidding. I won $2,000.
Right? I was gonna say, bitch, you can afford to go get your own permanent makeup now. You got $2,000,
right? What are you gonna do with your money?
Yeah, that was another question from chat.
You
Sorry.
know what? I don't know. I gotta,
She's
catch
gonna-
up on a few things. I need to get a few things done around the house.
You can pay us off for next year. Just kidding.
And so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do anything. Like,
She's gonna
really
buy
big
me a
and special.
fat-free cow so I can have burgers.
Yeah,
I got tits for tips.
Tits for tips.
Well, that's great.
I did get tips. I had a little tip jar on my cleavage.
Oh, that's
which
fine.
She did.
It was a little like 10 bucket, and I put it in between my cleavage, and it started out round. But by the time I took it out of my cleavage, it was like oval.
I looked down, and Pete was sitting next to you, and I looked down as I was performing, and he was just dying.
He was red, and he was so like.
For a guy
Man.
who's in the porn industry, he sure does get embarrassed easily.
You know what it is? He's not into big girls. He supports us, he loves us, and doesn't just discriminate. But he's not. It's not his thing.
And it was funny when one
So
of
it's
the
kind
girls
of
came
embarrassing
out
for
that
him.
was like super, kind of. But she came out and opened her vagina and it was all right there flapping in the face. And I was like, "Oh, Pete, you like that fat pussy?" And he's like, "No!" So, like, he acted like a toddler the rest of the night, trying to avoid, I think, looking at it. I mean, I got poked and rode on, and he fucked with me the whole night just so he could avoid looking at the fat pussy. And I was like, but I made sure I was like, "Look at that."
Yeah,
fat
he
pussy,
was
Pete.
laughing pretty hard when I was on stage. I was.
Yeah, he
watching
stood
it.
up and he applauded. I think he really enjoyed it. As embarrassed as he was, he had a good time.
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
It was fun. There's never been a white woman ever won that competition
until now.
And everybody 50
Yeah,
years old won that competition either. So.
And thank you to Pete. Pete is amazing.
He
He's
is.
a big. What's funny is that I'm one of the only people that he'll go to any event with big girls. I'm the only. Everybody else is like, I always ask Pete to go to stuff and he doesn't show up, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what to say.
Well, and we try to do our best to support everything that Pete does. So
Right.
he, is fair and tries to,
Show the same love.
And I absolutely adore Pete. Like, he's a good guy, and I'd, do anything. So.
Well, it's fabulous to have you ladies in studio with us anytime you want to come. You know that. Celeste, I know you have a website.
CelesteJolie.com.
And you've
Simple
got
enough.
you don't have very many, but you have some great pictures on there.
I do have some,
And you
yeah.
do blog. You blogged about the show. And you said that you were going to give away a picture of yourself to all the listeners. So how do they get that?
Let me see. I have to come up with a code word or something that they have to...
Callie Guy's the one who always comes up with the code.
Sin City for titties.
There you go. So, there you go.
Send you an email from your site that says Sin City for Titties, and you'll send them a picture.
There you go. That's a good way to
There
do it.
you go.
I didn't work out the logistics.
So go to CelesteJolie.com. It's really easy. CelesteJolie.com. And click the I'm over the age of 18. Go in because it's a blog spot, isn't it not?
Yep.
Blogspot site. And then you can go in there and then message her from there and just tell her that you want a picture and you saw all the titties on Sin City Bounty. That's good enough. Just have the word
Works.
titties and Sin City Bounty.
You're good. Whatever order.
Whatever message you give her, and she will send you an autographed picture of herself.
I will.
She's just going to get emails now that say titties, Sin City Bounty.
Now, you did say something about giving away alcohol, but we can't give away alcohol.
I didn't know that.
Now
I know.
Any
Brian. Hold on.
any kind of contest or giveaways cannot be done unless you are actually in the bar getting it there for free.
I didn't know.
But
Well,
you
thank
can't
you.
send it in the mail or anything like that. But contact her. She's got contacts for porn star beer. And,
I made
she can-
homemade beer, actually.
homemade porn star beer.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can go to Florida and drink it with her.
That's true.
There you go.
As long as you keep
Let's
your
all
hands
go
off.
to Florida
You
and
know
drink
what?
with her.
You know who's in Florida who can drink beer with a porn star?
Oh, Vendetta!
Are you on, Vin?
Vendetta would
No?
love to drink beer with a porn star.
Somebody
He's one of our
message him.
biggest fans, and he writes music
okay.
for us.
Very good.
So that's
Yeah.
CelesteJolie.com for your free picture. Sin City Bounty titties. Boob shot? Boob shot.
Oh.
No actual nipple. Okay.
I had to double check.
She's like, hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on. Oh, look at that pretty bra.
I want pretty bras.
Oh, that's beautiful, Platinum.
Big boobies.
I got a hand bra.
Yes, you do.
Who's gonna outdo me?
And then, of course, bbwfanfest.com, DesireeDevine.com, PlatinumPuzzy.com.
With Z's.
With Z's. Puzzy. Ladies,
If you want
anytime.
something to Vegas,
Go
we'll
get
take
some
you on
meat.
the,
Thank you.
Desi experience.
That's right, guys. Coming soon to Las Vegas, the Desi Experience.
At the D Bar, Fremont Experience.
No, wait, I got it. You can take them one at a time and take them in the Lush wagon and put them in the back of it.
We're going to have to get somebody to drive that bitch because I was
You're
too
listening
drunk
to Curvaceous
drive.
Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Joseph Peroni, author of the book From Grief to Relief. Listen to my show every Thursday at 2 p.m. on VegasAllNetRadio.com. This show is dedicated to those who have loved and lost and have found or are searching for the personal power and courage to love again. Join me, Joseph Peroni, every Thursday at 2 p.m. on VegasAllNetRadio.com. Heard online all over the world. Listen to the From Grief to Relief radio show every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Join us at the annual trade show where all your favorite adult BBW performers will be. BBW Fan Fest 2013, coming July 26th, 27th, and 28th here in fabulous Las Vegas. Find BBW Fan Fest on Facebook for more info.
This is Sierra from the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City, urging you to adopt, not shop. There are hundreds of thousands of animals out there looking for homes, and you could be their next forever home. Visit your local animal shelter today to find your next family member. Treat yourself to some afternoon delight on VegasAllNetRadio.com with Nights Over Las Vegas and the Commander, playing music everybody knows and loves. Nights Over Las Vegas, replaying every weekday at noon on VegasAllNetRadio.com or download an archive to listen at your pleasure.
Hey, this is Munch from the Geek Lounge. In case you haven't heard, the Geek Lounge is the one-stop shop for talk about all things anime, comics, manga, video games, movies, and everything geekdom. Tune in every Sunday at 4 on VegasAllNetRadio.com and geek out with us. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook at The Geek Lounge and on Twitter, Geek_Lounge. Geeks, be thou for the people.
You're listening to the KGMHD, live no TV, on your VegasAllNetRadio.com. Every Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, for hitting you with that hip-hop, R&B, reggae, spoken word plus. Get at me, 702-483-4444. On your iPhone, your iPad, your Android, the World Wide Web. Get them computers out and get with me. Class Initials, KGMHD. Again, live, no TV. Get with me. Class Initials.
This is Sweetcheeks, the fashionista with the curvaceous bounty of Sin City. Join myself, Alexia, Sierra, and Calypso on Sunday nights from 7 to 10 at VegasAllNetRadio.com. I'll show you how stylish it is to feel good about yourself, love yourself at any size, show your arms, dress cute, and walk proud. Check us and our cleavages out at SinCityBounty.com. Find all of your favorite adult BBW babes on BBWGirlTweet.com.
This is Sweetcheeks, the award-winning Sweetcheeks, on the award-winning Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City at VegasAllNetRadio.com. I'm so glad I can say that you don't even fucking know.
I know.
You know what? You've won awards the 3 years I've known that you've gone. They just haven't been first place awards.
Oh, well, it doesn't count unless it's first. I'm a competitive bitch.
I know you are.
And I'm going to retire while I'm on top.
Because if
And
you're not
I'm
the
getting
number
too
one
fucking
whore, you're not
old
happy.
for this shit. Let these young girls. But you know what? I do need to coach them.
I need to coach him on the showmanship of the whole thing.
Maybe you know what? You should teach a class. You should offer a class up on Craigslist. Learn how to become a BBW stripper.
I could, because it's all work in the audience.
Strip classes for BBWs.
A lot of the girls get up there and they strip, but they're not playing the audience.
They just get up there, they take their clothes off as fast as they can, they shake their butt as quickly as they can, and then they get off.
And when I get the audience yelling, like when I pull the rabbit out of my ass and they're all crazy, that just feeds my fever.
Now she said she had to dance to 2 songs. Did you have to dance to 2 songs?
It was 2.5 minutes for everybody, so they changed the song in the middle, halfway through. But
got it.
It was
I don't even think anybody heard the music when
no,
Sweetcheeks
you know,
was
I'm
out there.
to tell you, you don't.
We were screaming too
I
much.
didn't even hear the music when I was out there. To be honest with you, I just was moving my body and I, like I said, all day long though I had a good feeling. I was just like, I'm a win this bitch.
It helped that we paid off all of the judges, but
don't even go there. I hate that it's not a good relationship with.
DJ says strip class: how to hide stuff in a chub roll.
101.
Well, when I strip for bachelor parties, and I need to let everybody know I'm not retiring from bachelor parties. I'm only retiring from the Little Darlings contest, just so everybody knows. But
what happens if they don't hold it at Little Darlings anymore?
I think I'm still retired.
You're still
from
retired?
that contest. Yeah, because it's time.
You've won.
I've won.
You've reached the epitome of strip contest.
Exactly. And I won it. I was the first white girl to win it. I won it at age 50. I won the big prize, the $2,000. I will either coach or be a judge from now on. So
I think that's a great idea.
That's where I'm at.
Or maybe help plan or
I'll be a part of it. I want to be a part and promote it. And some of these young girls, like it's real. You guys probably all know this about me already, but like when we're in the back there, and this is for the past 3 years that I've done it. These girls are like, "Oh my God, my heart was not beating. I'm so nervous." And I'm usually the state of calm because I don't get like that. So I'm really back there being the cheerleader.
Well, I got a question then. What happened to the strip contest that you and I went to and stripped off together? Why were they all like dramatic bitches in the back?
They were not nice.
They were not nice people.
And a lot of those were the people that work there. And I don't think the atmosphere in that place was positive.
Yeah.
And when you go in the back room at Little Darlings, I mean, those girls, a lot of the strippers from Little remembered me, and they're coming up going, "You gonna win this year?" And they were like, being very friendly. Now there's some bitches back there that didn't want nothing to do with those fat chicks, but most of the girls were very.
Did you go rub a fat roll on them?
Oh, I love that. I love that shit. But yeah. So I'm always back there being the consummate cheerleader. So that's where I'm a good coach like that, to be that. So, because to me, it's like the more they yell, the more I get naked.
Well, we were waiting a long time for everything to start, and I have something funny to tell because DJ, poor DJ, I'm gonna feel bad for him right now for about 30 seconds. So bear with me.
30 seconds only.
So he. He gets up at 3:30 in the morning when he's out there. So he not only worked the entire day, drove all the way back here. I gave him 30 minutes to shower and to get to Little Darlings. So as we're sitting there and he's kind of losing it and falling asleep, one of the girls comes up to him and asks him, does he want to dance? He says, no, I'm waiting for the big girls. She says, well, titties are titties and pussy is pussy. He said, no, not the same. And she just kind of like rolled her eyes and looked at him and walked away. but it was just hilarious. She was like, no, it's all the same.
And some of those girls are like flat as little boys.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, they're awful.
Some of them really, really are.
I remember the last year when we went, of course, a guy that's there is always getting hit on by the girls.
Uh-huh.
Any guy that goes to a strip club, it's
because they want their money.
Wherever you go. The one place where the two of you competed, it wasn't as bad. The hunger wasn't there, or the desperation wasn't there.
There's a lot of girls at Little Darlings.
You know what? But you know what? What I watched, because we did wait a long time for everything to start, and we watched a lot of the girls come out, and it seemed like the ones that had a little bit more curves to them are the ones that got a little bit more money.
Right.
One guy with some locks came up, and this little girl, she had a little nice shape to her, and he was just like, psh, psh. He stood there for a minute. I was like, when?
Yeah, because
When's he gonna stop? You know, he probably threw about 20 ones right there and looked around at everybody else like, yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah,
and walked away.
There was a couple of them. I swear to God, they were flat like little boys.
Yeah, when they turn upside down on the
on the pole, yeah,
on the pole, and their titties don't move because there's just not much titty to move. It's so you just want to buy them a pizza.
My pictures are still in the front of Little Darlings.
That's right.
From the magazine, from the Hustler magazine.
That's right.
So
you know
speaking
what?
of magazines, I have some magazines for us, and I left those too from. We're actually in the XBiz, I think it is, magazine.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right.
I have a whole box of them. I don't know how many's in there, but I have to share with everybody in Platinum and everybody.
I just thought of a great place where Platinum can hold the BBW strip off again. Larry's Villa.
That would actually, it would probably revive the
Larry's.
Poor Larry's.
But it's got great seating.
It does.
It's got great seating. It's got a great stage and a great bar. Like,
I just don't know that they promoted this event as much as they've promoted the others in the past.
Well, the one that
and I think
last
it has
year,
to do
they
with the
didn't even
difference in the
promote it.
marketing directors at Little Darlings.
Well, last year they didn't even put anything on their website until like a week and a half before the thing went on.
I don't think there's anything on their website now.
No, probably not.
I know that they posted
for the
a couple
BBW thing
times.
on Little Darlings. Yes, it is.
Oh, there is.
Yes,
Okay.
because it was under events and it was a cute little one with little pumpkins and stuff like that. I think.
I know. I saw a couple of posts on Facebook, which I reposted. And then, of course, I don't know if BBW Fan Fest was supposed to do some of the, but they did a lot of advertising for it too. So it's a different kind of advertising. A lot of it has to do. I mean, Thursday is kind of rough, you know.
It's always been on Thursday.
Yeah, it has always been.
It's
on
always
Thursday.
been on Thursday night. So
that's because it's their slow night at the strip club.
And maybe it could be because it wasn't a spectacle. It was being marketed by Fan Fest and by us as something BBWs could be proud to go to and do.
Yeah, it wasn't come see the weird fatties get naked.
I think before it was touted as a spectacle. Oh,
it's
fat
more like
people up on stage.
Yeah, it was more like a sideshow before.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there, but not as I mean, in the past, in past it's been standing room only.
Well, and were the biker lesbians there this year?
I did not see the lesbians, but I was stuck in the back room for a very long time.
Did you see the biker lesbians? No.
Yeah, I was stuck in the back room for a long time. The
there
PLP was playing Words with Friends up front.
Yeah, her and DJ were playing Words with Friends, sitting there next to each other. I got you. I'm like, really? Like, can you go get me a drink, please? Oh, damn, I can only have a Coke.
Did you see the PLP's costume on Saturday?
I hate her.
Are we switching over?
Well, no. The reason I said that is I wanted her to do that for the Little Darlings thing. She would have won. She would have won because it was, and that's $1,000. But because of her job, and we all know that she has, an interesting job, they were like, "You can't be in that contest." So they would let her.
Yes, I love her and I hate her.
Greatest costume
2 years in a row.
I stole her picture off of Facebook because it's awesome. And so if you're watching us on Ustream, or if you're watching the video of our show, you can go over to sincitybounty.com. And Mike's going to splash the screen with a picture of her, so you can see what her contest was. She was Ursula.
Yes,
and
she was
great.
purple everywhere.
Well, and okay, so I'll tell part of my catch up. Okay, so. She had been planning this costume for months, okay? And she knows that I collect Ursula paraphernalia. But she was worried I'd get upset that she was going to be Ursula. And I said, no, the only reason I've never done Ursula is I don't want to be purple.
Right.
Okay? I did not want to paint myself purple. So we had this big plan that I was going to go over there Saturday before the thing and get her all painted up. And then we would go by my house, pick up my girls to go down to the Red Label. Well, I got deathly ill Friday night, you guys.
Yeah.
Like I literally don't know how people go through withdrawal or serious. I mean, I had a fever so bad that I was begging people, just help me. So anyway, yesterday during my grandson's birthday party, I was in the emergency room with a kidney infection and stuff. So I gotten deathly ill. So the whole thing, I'm thinking, I got to go to the emergency room, and I'm calling my friend to take me. I'm worried about the PLP not being able to get painted Saturday night for the party. So my daughter calls me from my grandson's birthday party. I'm just getting home from the emergency, and she says, "Mom, does the PLP want me to come pick her up, and drive? Because she couldn't get in her car with her tentacles. She needed my big truck, okay?" So I don't know. I said, and my brain was mush. I'm going, just figure it out. Just call her. I don't care what you do. So ended up, the PLP came to the house, and when she got there, she was half painted. So the girls helped her paint her back, so I got to see her before she had gone out. But it was wicked.
So fabulous.
Cute.
So fabulous.
She walked in, and I was like, hey, you came dressed as Sweetcheeks.
So the thing that I noticed, and I just saw pictures of her, but her makeup looked flawless for being purple.
They sat and sponged all that purple paint on by hand, and then she had the greatest purple eyelashes.
They fell off like 20 minutes into the night.
Oh, did they?
She's like, my eyelashes fell off.
But she did look great.
Yeah, she looked like $1 million.
Jessica says she looked awesome.
She did.
And I was worried. Like I said, I'm so sick of my poor friend. I don't know how she's gonna get painted. And then when she finally got over there that night, I come out of my bed, and she goes, I was being so selfish because I was like, I can't even go to the party. I was just going to stay home, she says. And then the girls called and said they'd rescue me. And she was really going to stay home. And I felt so bad. It's like, honey, I'm dying.
We've already figured out as we were sitting there last night, we've already figured out we have an idea for next year.
Tell us.
It's going to require... No, we can't tell. It's secret.
Oh.
We can tell during the break.
No, it's for all of us together as something what we're going to be. But it's going to... But I told PLP that it's going to require...
the monkeys.
It's going to require her to participate with some sewing in you as well. So you guys are going to have a lot to do.
The good news and everything is that I got to get a shot in my butt from a really cute male nurse at the doctor yesterday.
And that always eases the pain.
Ursula also won the contest last year.
She did.
And she won the costume contest last year as Wonder Woman.
Yes.
So
see, that's my little darlings. I need to win, damn it.
Oh, the costume contest. Yeah, that's your ace in the hole. Yeah. Well, I said to her, we're both winners this week, the PLP. I texted her this morning, and she's like, yeah, mine was $20, and I lost it in a machine.
Oh. Now, they only had one winner. They couldn't, because you and Daniel together
I know, but
were great.
We were cute.
You went as Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf.
Yes.
And he was playing the Big Bad Wolf.
Well, he always does.
Yes.
Well, there is a shot. E has a shot of post panty removal of DJ's face buried in her ass, right at our little place that we're sitting at.
Did you see the one that when Sierra was up on the table and he was looking?
Yeah.
Did you see him looking at? That was so cute. That was like that was a silent Mike moment.
Yeah. He's trying to photobomb my picture.
I was so disappointed because I had a costume and these really cool green eyelashes.
Yeah, but you got a nice good-looking male nurse to stick you in the ass.
I mean, literally, guys. I have not been that sick, and I don't know.
Every girl's dream to get stuck
when
in
you're
the ass.
begging for somebody to take you to the hospital, you're sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you're begging. Yeah, you've been there a few weeks ago.
I was there a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I was begging. I really thought I was going to die.
When you finally go, I can't take this. Please take me somewhere where they can just fill me up with drugs.
And my grandson thought it was funny. Grandma got a shot in her butt.
So how many people have said that you got the urinary tract infection from the pole?
That was just what somebody said to me today. That I did my pole routine where I made the pole disappear. So they were like, you got it from the pole," but I don't think so because I had some warning signs early in the week, and that was my fault. That's why it went to my kidneys because I didn't go have it taken care of when it was the urine. I bought the little over-the-counter Urostat, and it covered the symptoms, and then but it's amazing to me, like it's in my kidneys, and how on the outside of your body it's tender. Like you could just touch my back, and I just want to jump.
Smack
so
the
that
crap out of you.
surprises me how on the outside of your body it hurts, but I'm getting better. When he said to me, "Do you want a shot?" I'm like, "Whatever makes me better, just help me. Just help me.
Don't care.
I don't care what you give me. Fill me up with an IV. I don't care. Just I feel like
Stop
shit."
the pain.
Then I was there 3 fucking hours in the emergency.
Well, that is your health care right there.
I know. But you know what? Thank God I'm not in her situation where I couldn't get my urinary tract infection and taken care of.
Right.
So. That's it. We had another debate last Monday night, the final debate on foreign policy.
Did you think that President Obama was a little mean in this one?
No, I think he needed to prove to people that Romney really has little knowledge of foreign policy. He's
Which
not.
is true.
It is
but
very true.
Don't you? I
And
mean,
you know what?
I just seemed a little.
We also don't have as many horses or bayonets.
No,
either.
and I think that. Well, and I think that was the right. I mean, again, I think he was trying to prove to people this man is not. You cannot trust him. With your foreign relations.
You know what happened is after the last two, Michelle walked into the bedroom and grabbed a hold of his nutsack and said, "Use him or fucking lose him, buddy."
Well, did you see the funniest thing is what the some of the news outlets were doing with after the debate. The wives come on stage and Michelle and Barack embrace and give each other a real big hug and a kiss, and then the one they showed Mitt Romney, like his hands are right down at his side and his wife's just like barely touched him, and they're like 8 miles apart. So it's like a big joke as far as
they don't put their hips together when they kiss or nothing.
Mitt Romney and all of that.
It's
so
like
it's just
church
a funny,
kissing,
Yeah, it is.
It's got to be.
So no, I don't think he was mean. I think that he needed to let people know that first of all, it was the last chance he had to recover.
But you know what? This is personal, and I still really like Barack Obama. I voted him for last election. I'm probably going to vote for him in this election. But he had already proved it with the debate before that he was top dog. He had already, he made up for being asleep during the first one. And
where do you think he was mean? I'm trying to figure out where you thought he was mean.
The one
he was very snarky.
I think he was very.
Well, it was true.
This
man wants to put all this money.
It doesn't matter if it's true. It's just the way that he approached it. Just seemed like, yo, bitch, what you gonna say about that?
Yeah,
shit?
he went Chicago
and you know what though?
Right.
But wait a minute. I think he needed to, because if he didn't, then frickin' Romney comes back like his ghetto Utah self. Okay, there's been a couple debates that he's trying to pull out some ghetto ass Utah.
His ghetto Utah self. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
What was very
rude.
Talking.
Well, what was
Very
very interesting though is that everything Barack Obama said, Romney would say, I agree. I mean, like he agreed in a roundabout way pretty much with everything Barack Obama said.
I did notice that. Almost every other sentence he said was, I agree with our president. I agree with President Obama. I agree with...
because he's trying to lure some of the Obama, the on-the-fence Obama voters over to his side.
Well,
the problem is that my problem with them is that neither one of them has a really, really clear foreign policy. I mean, they have a general foreign policy, but they'd have no Can either candidate give me an exact date on when they want to have all of our troops out of Afghanistan?
Well, Mitt Romney's not going to give you a date.
No, because he'll keep us there forever.
Well, but all of a
start
sudden,
2 more wars while he's at it.
But all of a sudden, he's going, well, I want to get them out of there by 2014, which is Barack's date. So all of a sudden, after all this shit at the debate the other night, he's like, all the troops will be out by 2014. You motherfucker, you never said that before.
One of my favorite takes on the debate was, of course, Saturday Night Live. I always watch all the shows and see what they do with the debates and everything. Yeah. And Saturday Night Live, they did the debate. They didn't mention the binders of women in that debate part. But there was one point in it that, to me, summed it up. It was Obama went up and he did the whole, go ahead. Say what you're going to say about in the Rose Garden calling it a terrorist act. And then Obama just went up, the fake Obama just went up and just with his mic went, there you go. It was freaking great. And to me, that summed up the...
Well, then they said
I guess
something about...
or something like
what
that.
did you get out of the debates? Big Bird, binders, and bayonets.
Right. Now, Wendy of Neverland says Obama's snarkiness was well-deserved.
Thank you, Wendy.
Lincoln F.A. said it wasn't that snarky.
I agree.
Wendy says Obama didn't win the second debate by as much as Romney won the first debate. He needed to smoke old Mitt's rear in the third one. Lincoln said, but I agree, Wendy, it was well-deserved. It wasn't that snarky, but I agree it was well-deserved. And Cali Guy says if Romney had said the same things to Obama, everybody would be calling him a racist for being so condescending to a black man.
He was condescending to a black man in the earlier debates.
That is true, though.
He was very condescending.
Because we won't go into the whole race.
Well, you know what?
We don't need to.
No, because it's true. I mean, as far as many of those old Republicans that are, in the Senate and the House do not want to work with him simply because he's a black man.
I don't. Well, that's true. But I don't think during the debate, I don't think the black part of him, a black part of President Obama, had anything to do with the debate.
No.
Yeah, it did. Well, we don't got as many horses or bayonets either. That was all you
Well,
need to
trying
do
to
is
prove
throw
a
some
point that
hands up.
Romney was
That
being
if he'd have just done that
stupid.
ghetto like head tilt
No,
throw
but
hands.
Romney was being stupid. I want to increase. In 1916, we had 318 fighter ships. Now we only have 280. You motherfucker, we don't need them. You're talking about 1916.
When wars
Fucking
were fought in
So
the
was
ocean.
this your week? This was your entire week? Is getting sick, winning the contest, and then keeping up on politics?
Yeah.
You voted already?
No, I haven't. I was supposed to go and got sick, but no, I will be there early. And I have a really interesting, I can't really give you the details of it until after the election, but I have a very interesting job on election day with one of the an individual polling place. So I can't tell you now, but next week after the election, I'll tell you what my job was on election day.
I know what it is.
But
all the ballots that didn't show up on election day, she has to go through and punch the Barack Obama button on them.
I have a video I'm going to post on your wall. You're not going to understand it at all because it comes from the biggest nerd ever, Joss Whedon.
Yay, Joss Whedon.
And it's a commercial, and it says it's a commercial for why Mitt Romney should be the next president.
He is the definition of be thou for the geeks.
Right. And the reason is because, of course, President Mitt Romney would be the very beginning and a wonderful start to a zombie apocalypse. So even though you won't understand the whole nerdiness of it, I'm going to post it on your wall anyway.
I just, I'll watch
Vote
it.
Mitt Romney and get a zombie apocalypse.
I just think Romney and Ryan are very scary. Very scary.
Ryan scares the bejesus out of me.
Yeah,
Romney
he's
doesn't
scary.
scare me nearly as much because for all of his bluster and fluster that he's got going on, I don't think he could be very effective as a president. I think he'd spend too much time trying to figure out how the fuck he actually made it in the office.
Well, he's
first
been
off.
running for 8 years.
Now, of course, one of my favorite places to get news is The Daily Show, and Jon Stewart did a
he's a
whole
trip.
thing about how the businessman in Romney wants to be president because maybe we need a businessman as president, except he proves through all the percentage of the government choosing winners and losers, the government is only like 8% fail of the people that they picked. And when Mitt Romney was running Bain Capital, it was like 22% of the companies that he picked, including one that makes lifelike twin dolls or something like that. It was freaking hilarious.
Funny.
Yeah.
So,
No.
yeah.
So
maybe
anyway,
as a
you can still
businessman,
get out and
not
early
so
vote
great.
here in Nevada until the 2nd of November. And then actual election day is November 6th. So get out and vote. Go get your sticker. And go to gottavote.com to find out where your early voting polling location is in your area.
And we'll be right back.
Get connected to your audience with Endeavor Media Group. Find them online at emgnv.com.
Embrace your endeavors and take it to the limit with Endeavor Media Group. Visit them online at emgnv.com.
If you're looking to further your acting, modeling, or athletic career, contact Endeavor Media Group at emgnv.com.
Endeavor Media Group is a sports and entertainment PR firm connecting its clients with audiences everywhere through movies, television, radio, publications, websites, mobile applications, and special events. Visit emgnv.com.
EMG represents clients of all sizes and in a variety of industries. The firm works with companies, organizations, famous individuals, and political groups to advance their interests, manage communication-related matters, promote products and services, handle issues, and mitigate specific problems. Visit Endeavor Media Group online at emgnv.com.
This is the Kevin Jackson Show. Join me every Wednesday from 3 to 4 p.m. for 1 hour of music, politics, entertainment, mayhem, and debauchery. It's the Kevin Jackson Show every Wednesday from 3 to 4 p.m. on Vegas All Net Radio. Join us. It's the American way.
Join us at the annual trade show where all your favorite adult BBW performers will be. BBW Fan Fest 2013, coming July 26th, 27th, and 28th here in fabulous Las Vegas. Find BBW Fan Fest on Facebook for more info.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. Final frontier of free speech.
Speech free.
Whatever.
I had to do
whatever
your
the fuck you
people
want.
around the world. I had to do that today.
You know, I was having issues.
I know.
Man,
I'm still
problems.
having
So
issues.
you want to give us your catch-up, Miss Issues?
I have been so at every friggin' thing that I could possibly fucking be at.
And
this
I just
week.
want to thank you for supporting me in the contest and being there for me.
Ooh,
Thank you.
I didn't get to actually see you take home the money because it was taking so long, and poor DJ was done. I was like, you want me to drive? And he like stumbled. I was like, you haven't even had no fucking drink. He was so tired. So we
Did you guys know I won? No, they hadn't announced it yet.
We didn't know until the next morning.
I texted you and told you I won. Yeah.
2 a.m.
We didn't see it till like 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's what I called you. I was like, wait a minute, what part did you win? Because I was so confused on
I was only
what
in one
was
part.
what.
Because if you won one part, you couldn't win the other part.
I was trying to
if
figure
you
out
won
what
the
your
costume
category
contest,
You couldn't win the strip off.
No.
Okay.
That doesn't seem very fair to me.
Well, yeah, because they want to spread the wealth, so it's not.
Yeah, but if you're the
concentrated.
legitimate winner, you should be the legitimate winner.
Well, I got to tell you, I was not impressed with the costumes. I thought people were going to come all out like the PLP.
Mm-hmm.
All they really were just like little short dresses, and
lots of ass.
Yeah,
it's the same thing we saw.
Yeah, it really wasn't like
they had some cute
serious
ones that
costume.
I wouldn't have.
I wanted somebody to dress in a costume.
There was 2 of everything at whatchamacallit.
Oh, at the Red Label?
At the Red Label, yeah.
2 of everything?
There was 2 of everything. I was the only one there that didn't have a twin.
That's because you didn't really have a costume. You had a T-shirt.
Yeah, my T-shirt kicked everybody's costume's butt.
The striped socks were great, though.
I love my striped socks.
I love the socks.
They come all the way up. That is my trick-or-treating outfit. When I go trick-or-treating with my son, that is what I wear.
Yeah, we have to discuss that.
Well, one
later,
thing
too,
about
to
it,
make
I don't have to
some
worry about a costume
arrangements.
next year because I still have the one from this year I was going to wear.
Well, yeah, that's what we ended up. I have been everywhere this week. Okay, so tell me why my son, who is 7, no, I just have to put this part in there. We go shopping for costumes. Nobody can find what they want. Finally, he wants to be this little ninja outfit that barely fits him. Okay, we're going to be good for one this year only. So Thursday for them at school was Nevada Day. I need a cowboy hat. So we go to the dollar store. I get him a cowboy hat and a bandana, $2. Go home, get him some jeans, a flannel out of the closet, and a T-shirt. He's good. He is Nevada Day for cowboy for Nevada Day because that's what the school was telling all the kids and pumping them up. $2. Now, this is what now he wants to be for Halloween after I have already purchased the ninja outfit. $2 costume that he wants to be.
Mm-hmm. It's like kids,
and I cannot return it, and he will not be able to wear it next year.
It's like those kids. Well, you can always donate it or send it to give it to Goodwill. But it's like those kids who would prefer to play with the box that the toy came in.
Yes, and I was like $2.
We went through this with my grandson, and I'm like, we've been going through what do you want to be. So the other day, I was getting ready to take him to the store to get his costume. What do you want to be? I want to be a hip hop skeleton. Okay, so what does a hip hop skeleton wear? Well, it's a skeleton outfit, and I have to have a necklace and wear my hat like sideways, like this. So we proceed to the store. We find him this little skeleton outfit, which is really cool because the bones kind of look like they're sticking out of the skeleton outfit. And he comes home. Wait a minute. The necklace he picks out, it's no lie, this big. It's a big dollar sign.
That's
okay?
awesome. He's Flavor Flav. That's what he is.
He puts his hat on, and he has to get one of his dad's hats because with the costume, because it won't fit on the cute little skeleton face. And he puts it on, and he's in the mirror. And he's got everything. And I'm telling you, it is the cutest hip-hop skeleton I've ever seen.
Take lots of pictures,
I
Faye.
will, but he came up with this all himself, a hip-hop skeleton.
But yeah, and I realized that my other one, the smallest one, that everybody says she's just like you is actually just like me. So as we're sitting there at dinner, I think it was Friday night, we're all talking. She says, now mind you, she's been to a lot of our meetings. She tells me, Mommy, we're having a meeting. I said, okay. I said, well, what do you want to talk about? She says, I want to talk about paying bills. I said, well, when you get a job, you can talk about paying bills. She reaches over to me. She says, Mommy, and hits me in the arm.
Ooh.
I don't know where the fuck she saw that.
Probably couldn't have been at all the millions of times you hit Daniel in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. So she proceeded to hit me about 4 or 5 times that night.
Yeah,
Mommy.
maybe it's time to stop hitting Daniel, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, that's kind of
So
bad. We're still looking for her costume now because every time we go or look or whatever, she changes her mind.
What kind of costume is this costume to? I'm like, let me think. My little guy can wear it next Halloween.
Just it was a little ninja, white ninja outfit or something.
Gotcha.
And then I bought the sword to go with it and everything else.
Oh, jeez.
What is your daughter, or what is your little one looking at to be? What she has any idea?
The princess. We keep telling her she needs to be strawberry shortcake.
She would be cute.
Oh, she'd be a cute
perfect.
strawberry.
Either that or like Ariel or something. You know,
or Annie. The sun will come out.
She doesn't want none of those. She doesn't want any of those.
What does she want to be? A stripper?
I don't. You know,
Maybe she wants to be a hip hop skeleton.
One of my favorite things.
She told me something. Princess Ballerina Fairy or something like that, and she combined them like
Princess Ballerina Fairy.
We just get her
I love Pinterest. I've been doing a lot of Pinterest stuff, and one of my favorite things to find on there are these mishmash costumes that kids like. And I think my favorite so far is Darth Vader ballerina.
No, I saw somebody's
That was a cute
post on Facebook was the cutest costume ever. It was a little baby, and the baby was probably about 5 months old, dressed as a lobster, and they put it in a big old pot, and the dad was a chef. It was the cutest fucking thing I ever seen. He was holding the pot like this, and the baby was looking out in his little lobster outfit. So fucking cute. Cute.
I saw one like that. There was a baby dressed up as a sack of money, and the dad was dressed up as a robber. With the little mask and everything. It was hilarious.
The Geek Boys posted one. It's a stroller made to look like R2-D2. And the woman is dressed like Princess Leia as she's pushing the stroller.
That's awesome.
Cute.
But yeah.
So there are so many creative people out there. So
Did you have a costume for last night if you went?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, so
I was just going to come dressed with cleavage.
Just with cleavage. You were just going to be.
Well, if you'd have just come in a frilly tutu and a tank top, you'd have fit right in.
I know.
A streaker? That'd have been
Stop
great.
it.
That'd have been really good.
No.
Why not?
Well,
because
there was a couple of costumes that were pretty damn
was there
close
squacking
to
last
that.
night? Was there squack last night?
No, because they had to wear colored underwear to match their outfits. So no, there wasn't a lot of squack.
On Halloween, they wear underwear.
There was a lot of ass.
Oh, a lot of ass out
everywhere. Yeah, I know quite a few of them.
Sometimes
Mine
Halloween
was covered,
is just
however,
an excuse
for
to
a
be
little while.
kind of naked.
Yeah, just an excuse.
Mine was, however, covered for a little while.
So, any more update? Catch up?
No, just regular old stuff. Of course, we went to the strip off to Little Darlings.
And your husband brought the kids to the party, and he did get on the roller skates. I hear.
I was there as well.
Oh, I didn't know
I
you
went.
were there.
Yeah, because if you go to a beauty or barber shop, they are. You know, guys gossip in the barbershop. You know that, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know, girls gossip in the barbershop.
In the beauty shop.
Mm-hmm. So,
that's one of the reasons why I don't like going to salons. That's why my hair stylist is deaf.
It's just a lot of stuff that's going on. And Saturday, after I did the people that I had, and I was like, I'm going to take the kids to the party, and the owner of the salon, she looked at me, she goes, "You're leaving already?" I said, "Yes, I've had enough of this place this week." And she just kind of looked at me, and I was like, Peace out.
Did you get on roller skates, Mama?
No,
See,
hell
I wasn't
no.
there because I was in the hospital.
I did. I have pictures of me on my
You got
roller
on roller skates. And what did
Yeah.
you say? Your little guy went around the thing once, holding onto the rail, and then took his skates off and was done.
He was done.
And
We got
and
the-
how many times did you go around?
3 or 4.
Oh, okay. I thought you only went around once, too.
No, I went around 3 or 4 times. I was out there a couple of times. I
DJ
went out
thought
there-
he was like Speed Racer on the damn roller skates. I'm like, where are you going? He's like, this is a lot of work on your back and stuff. I was like, yeah, I bet it is. So
a lot of work on your
But
legs
my
and
babies
feet.
did good, though, because that's their like only 3rd time of them going roller skating, and they actually were doing pretty good.
That's good. It's fun. Rylan loves it. He
Although,
loves it.
although he found it easier to skate on the carpet and not so easy to skate on the actual...
That's what they do.
Ring.
The kids put their skates on, and it's the carpet till you get to the rink. So they think they're going, and they hit that rink, and
boom, right on
down.
their ass. Yeah, my kid was we went and we got the skates and we put them on and we were on the carpet and Mom, look, I'm doing so good. We got on there and the first time he got a little unstable, it was over for him. He was weeping. He was holding on to the side. I'm like, being a drill sergeant, no, you will go around once, at least once. I'm like, evil Mom.
Well, when they got home, I said to my guy, I said, well, how did Daniel do? Grandma, he held on to the rail.
He did. He held onto the rail with one hand and my hand with the other. And we went around once. And as soon as we got off, I was like, look, you did it. You made it all the way around. He said, yeah, I did. And he went beeline right to his shoes. By the time I made it back to him, he'd already had one skate off and was working on the other. I mean, he was done.
He was done.
I mean,
That's
even
funny.
Rylan tried to get him out there. He's like, Daniel, come skate. And he's like, no, it's too rolly.
It's too
That's what he said. It's too rolly.
Yeah, the kids try to get him to go out too, and he's like, no.
Well, my little
no,
guy
Mom,
thinks
no.
he's like Mr.
Yeah, he was
all over everywhere.
He was doing the
rolling and doing all
limbo.
kind of stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
Can he skate backwards yet?
No. He's so funny when he's first learning, though, because he'd get out there and he'd skate, and then he'd hear music, so he'd try to, like, throw down a move, and then bow on the floor. So he'd get up and get going again, but then he couldn't help himself with the music. And boom, down he went. You know, he couldn't help himself. But he's getting better. The summer, that roller skater has a really good deal for the kids. It's like $9, and it's your skates and pizza and soda, and it's a really good deal. So we take them a lot this summer.
That's good.
So, yeah.
It's a good way to stay in shape, actually.
Yeah,
Skating
and you
is
know
a really
what?
good way to
It's
stay in shape.
there's a lot of people there. A lot of people bring their kids, so it's an old place. I mean, it's not your most modern.
Oh, it's been there
place.
forever.
Forever, but you know what? It's good. Their price is right, and it's an okay place.
You dated there? That's how old it is.
Dated there at
It's
the
so
roller
old.
skating rink.
It's so old. Silent Mike took dates there.
And they still
That
do
used
the
to be the
limbo
cool
and
spot.
all that.
Yeah.
The hokey pokey and the limbo.
So what about you, Mama? You got ketchup for us?
A little bit. So before Callie guy left, we went to the adult toy store and bought me a new toy.
Ooh.
I got a new dildo with a suction cup on the bottom. And
So what are you suction cupping it to?
Chairs, walls,
mirrors,
wanna know
tile,
what
floor.
she-
Have you seen the?
I
have
wanna
you
know
seen
what
the,
she's experimented
comic?
with.
Have you seen
coffee
the comic
tables.
Which comic?
with the little kid and he comes in and his mom and like looks like her friend are sitting on the couch drinking coffee, and he's like, "Look, Mom, I'm a unicorn."
Oh, no. Which is why mine has a very special place to go that my child doesn't know about.
I just want to know where you have stuck it so far.
You've never been upstairs to my room, but I have a window I have a window seat up there.
Okay.
And it is the perfect height for me to sit on and still have my feet on the ground. So I stuck it to my window ledge, and I made myself a nice, nasty little video that I sent off to my boyfriend.
Oh.
That's so
That'll
dirty.
be posted next week to X Hamster next to mine.
Friend of SSBBW Hot Mama.
I'm not SS. It just says Hot Mama something to that effect. It's not say SS.
Olden
No,
has
it said
joined,
hot ass.
Olden has joined us in chat, and
something,
he
something like
says,
that.
"Hey, ladies, Olden is back. Are you using to hang coats on?" And then he goes, "Ex-hamster."
Oh, he doesn't know.
Oh, and I got somebody our own vendetta.
Watched
So
your video.
I'm on Facebook. I get a message from him, his alter ego, because
He's got a couple of them.
yeah, and he's like, "Watch the video." Little smiley face. tell DJ I say nice. LOL. And that was the extent of the message.
Yes. Wait. Oh, that was DJ that said ex-hamster.
No, I'm not posting it on X Hamster.
Oh.
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll see. 31. Look, she got a new phone out of her ex-hamster video. What am I going to get out of this
Yeah, the
ex-hamster
difference
video?
is that I don't know if your daddy wants you to post that on ex-hamster.
He's not in it.
He's
so
not in it. That's true. But he might want it for his private collection.
True.
We'll see.
Until they break up.
I say we get together with Platinum and Desiree and post it and make some fucking money on this shit.
Right? Yeah, that's the first thing Platinum said to her when she found out. What? Why aren't you making any money?
I know.
Which you probably could have made a lot of money with that video.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is now, but it was like
14,000
and something hits on there. I'm like, a
Wait,
penny a piece.
I got the link on my...
Hold
Hold on, pull it up.
It's only $1,400 is quite a bit of money.
Yeah,
so,
I would have been happy with that. That's new furniture. You know, that stupid dog ate my whole living room. So.
Is that dog still at your house?
Yes, he's going to classes now.
The dog that you have to take him to, probably?
No.
Oh.
So my catch-up is short as well.
Are you done with your Sierra?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just made a nasty video, that's all. Diddled my twiddle, finally.
So sometime before the show, usually Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Normally it's on Saturday. Silent Mike jumps my bones because he wants to make sure that I have something to talk about on the show. I pointed that out to him. He goes, "Do I do that?" I said, "I think so."
Hold on. I got a updated number. It's 14,965. You are almost at 15,000.
Anyway, so it was actually Thursday this week. Thursday? I think it was Thursday. No, Friday. No. What was the day that you worked in the yard all day and had to get up
Write
really
it down,
early?
damn it.
Anyway, so he jumped my bones, and we had to get up like super early the next morning, and he still wanted to mess around. I'm like, all right, I'm half asleep, and I'm like, you want to mess around? I'm like, don't you have to get up early? Yeah. So? And he's like stiff as a board, right? Okay. So I go do my thing, what I have to do, because I didn't clean up before bed.
Right.
So I had to go clean up, get into bed.
Keep some baby wipes next to the bed.
It's great. Nothing wrong with the sex that I have with Silent Mike. I love the sex that I have with Silent Mike. It's never a disappointment. But there was one point during the night where he was diddling my, what is it?
Diddling your twiddle?
Twiddling my diddle,
Whatever.
right?
Yeah.
They're interchangeable words.
And
Diddling
I don't
my
know what the hell got into him, but it was one of those where he went.
My God.
It's like motorboat.
Like he was Yngwie Malmsteen on the guitar. Something, you know? And I'm like, what? I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? I had to stop him, and he's like,
Please be gentle to the clit.
And then later on so he stopped doing that and did it really gently, and then we talked about it after and laughed a lot afterwards. And then later on in the evening, the next day actually, he goes, "How you doing, baby? How's the man in the boat?"
The man in the boat. That's one of my favorite ones.
I'm like, what? He goes,
the bald man in the boat.
Are you sore or anything? I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, what? Were you trying to make me sore or what?
I don't know. I rather enjoy a sore clit once in a while.
Well, you're just abusive.
I'm
not abusive.
I don't mind the whole area being sore as long as it was gotten sore.
Pounded the fuck out of it.
Right. But
Say
not.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm
say
with you.
say I got my pussy pounded.
I'm like, ow!
Say it. I got my pussy pounded.
I did not get my pussy pounded. That's the thing.
Oh.
I mean, I got laid and it was great, but it wasn't like it wasn't sore because of the pounding.
It was sore because of the fingers.
The bald man in the boat had a headache?
Well, I actually wasn't sore from the fingers because I stopped him soon enough. So.
Oh, the bald man in the boat.
Just the fact that he tried. I was like, what the hell are you doing?
So that would be just funny. Like flicking it like a booger. Just flick, 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 flick. Stop that.
Yeah, I had somebody was down there and it was the same thing. Like I had been with this person a long time. So like, you know, we had our groove. And then all of a sudden, they're like a fucking vacuum cleaner down there. What the fuck are you doing? I thought I'd try something different.
That's why legs come together and squeeze the shit out of your head like it's a pimple.
Are you a fucking vacuum cleaner? Because that's not doing much for me. What you're doing right now. Yeah.
As long as he's paying attention to my clit, I'm okay.
I like the whole area being stroked. I'm not so. You don't have to concentrate on the clit for me. It's not.
Do you like the whole outer labia up into the slit?
You know what I
I'm
really,
getting hot
really
thinking
like,
about it.
I know. What I really like is when he just slides his finger up and down, and then just touches it on occasion. That is pretty awesome. It's like a massage down there. Anyway.
See, massages. Sucker.
But you got this big empty crevice, then you might have a
It's a big gaping hole.
Yeah.
Big gaping
Silent Mike
hole.
always straps a 2x4 to his back.
I'm going in.
DJ wants to
Bungee
know if he
cord.
should eat biscuits and gravy before he leaves for work tomorrow.
You know what?
It's
I think
too
you
early.
better shut the fuck up and get your ass to work and let it
I
lie
think it's
and
too
stop
early.
being an asshole.
Give it a week. Give it the
Yeah,
4 days.
give it
or
the 4
whatever.
days you're gone.
I'll take care of Mama if she needs it. I'm
That's
just kidding.
right.
No, you don't. Now these two,
Yeah, I know.
saying that, yeah, they'd be on it. You, no.
Oh no,
You
I'll
just-
do everything but lick your pussy. I
okay.
will do everything.
Sue and I will cover the waist down. Sierra and I cover waist down. Alexia cover for the waist up.
I want to play with the waist down. I just
Oh.
don't want to lick it.
Oh, you're not
Oh, you'll
afraid of the
twiddle
dark.
it.
I'm
Wait,
not a
you're not
carpet
afraid of the
muncher.
dark cavern down there?
I'm not a vagophobe.
Well,
Vagophobe, as Desiree Devine gave us.
hold on, I gotta get it out of here. Wait a minute.
Sierra wants to say something, but she has to get it out of her system first.
So you gonna give a scalp massage to the bald man in a boat?
I don't want one of those things, those sparky things. I don't need that kind of
The
massage.
what? Sparky thing?
Yeah, you know those things like this.
The little claws that you put on your head to massage it with?
Is your clit that big?
No,
Shit.
I'm just saying. That's all I thought of was scalp massage and that little thing.
Biscuits
that's like
and gravy? That shit's more like ham and gravy. What's
Whatever,
going
shut
on?
I'm still trying to figure out what kind of claw thing she's talking about.
I'll show you.
It looks like a metal spider.
Yeah,
Right?
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just didn't know if they made them little enough for your clit.
That's why I asked if her clit was that big.
That's what I thought of when she said scalp massage was that thing.
No, I was thinking like
no,
when
it's
you
not.
go to a beauty school, because they don't really do them in salons, when they get in there and they really massage it, and it's just like almost ecstasy. That's good shit.
You need to go to my deaf, non-gossiping hairdresser. She massages my scalp all the time.
My deaf.
It's awesome. She's not only deaf, she doesn't speak very well, so she doesn't do a lot of talking, and she massages my scalp, and she's Asian. Win, win, win. What?
And you can tell her anything?
You can't tell her anything.
She can't hear you. She just nods like this the whole time.
Yeah, she's not. Well, no, she'll actually talk to you. She asked me about my mom. She
How
asked me
your
about
mom
my
doing?
family. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shame on you.
I love her. She's phenomenal, and I used to.
You
go
want
to-
the same way?
I used to go to the salons where and all the
I
girls
want to
gossip.
knock her off her chair because that's not nice.
But that's so true. Salon people, they talk.
How do you handle it at Mama's salon? Because there's a lot of gossip in that place.
You know
It's
what?
Drama.
You know what? I don't even know. I don't know how they do that. Somebody in the front will mumble something, and this one over here will start laughing her ass off, going, "Yeah, that's hilarious." I'm like, I didn't even hear what that bitch said up there.
Not so much hilarious going on this week, but yeah.
All right, we want to thank everybody online in chat. We had a lot of chatters today. Hi,
Good.
Olden. Thanks for coming back. Lincoln FA, Wendy of Neverland. I'm glad your team won. Giants won, I think she said.
Oh, damn.
This is Alexia.
Mama.
Sweetcheeks.
And Sierra, wishing you all a good night. And remember,
Fuck often.
Tuesday night.